Oh, there we go. Don't know what happened
Hello?
there.
Hello, hello. Oh, perfect.
We're
Mine's
working.
working too. Well, we're back. Long time.
What a hiatus.
Yeah, everything going on.
UFC 249 is here though.
Yeah, definitely excited. I mean, even with no fans in the stands and everything, it's still gonna be a exciting match. You got a lot of good fights. Unfortunately, a lot of cancellations, either due to travel restrictions or coronavirus. Amanda Nunes not competing tonight, but
Yeah.
competing later,
Same
later on
thing
in the
with
month.
Jacare.
Yeah, Jacare unfortunately coming down with
With COVID.
coronavirus.
Yeah.
Yeah, prayers
Best
to
wishes to
him.
him.
Yeah. Hope he recovers. Hope shows no symptoms, so he can get through it pretty
Yeah.
easily, no problems or anything like that. And then were those the only two flights? Oh yeah, and Khabib can't travel because he's in Russia.
Right.
So we got Gaethje and Tony
Ferguson.
for
I
the
can't wait.
interim. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun one.
How
Both those
nuts is
guys
that
are
fight gonna be?
both those guys are crazy. They're scary dudes. Tony's got some
He's
nasty
got a lot of
elbows.
weapons in his
He does have a
arsenal.
lot of weapons. Very talented fighter, but Gaethje is a
He's
big
got.
guy coming up,
Oh, I
and
know.
everything. So
I mean, aside
it's
from the
a
two knockouts from Alvarez and Poirier, Gaethje's got a good chin on him,
yeah,
and but he's on another 3-fight win streak, I think,
I believe
with
so.
all of those being knockouts. Like, I'm pretty sure he's had 22 fights and 18 knockouts.
Yeah, his last three fights were knockouts, all in the first round.
Yeah. So that just goes to show, man. Gaethje's got that fucking cannon in his right hand,
Yeah,
and
man, he's got it loaded up. Yeah, 18 total knockouts in his career, but his two losses have come by knockout as well.
right.
Be interesting to see that.
Oh, I can't wait for that fight.
Oh yeah, gonna be good for sure. But we'll start the early prelims. Ryan Spann, I think I say
Versus yeah,
7 fight win streak, very nice. I didn't research any of the early prelims. We talked about that before we started here, so I don't know much about these guys.
yeah. I'm not
But
too
it's
up to date on Sam Alvey or Ryan Spann here, but I'm excited to see this heavyweight bout to kick off.
yeah, it's gonna be interesting. A lot of heavyweight bouts on this one.
Yeah, quite a
Pretty
bit.
pretty excited about that. Very rare. Last couple UFC events we did, there weren't many heavyweights, getting thrown in there. But we got what, three,
About three, I think. Yeah.
four. No, this is at light heavyweight. So
Oh yeah, never
so
mind.
three heavyweight bouts
Still,
on the card. But yeah, still these are some big fellas, no doubt. 205 and 206. Ryan Spann, very young at 28 years old. There he is. Look at that
ooh,
suit. Look at that suit on
yeah.
Bruce
We
Buffer.
were waiting for this. We were
Yeah.
wondering what he was gonna have on.
And the bow tie. That's a big bow tie. Holy crap.
Got to see the bow tie again.
Yeah, that's a very big bow tie. Let's see. That's another one shown at the bottom there. Alexei Olenek versus Fabricio Verdum. Good to have him back around. You said he was
I think it was a 2-year suspension he was on.
suspension.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know for what. I didn't look into it, but like I wonder how much rust he's gonna have, or like
Yeah,
what his
with
training's been
2 years off, and he's not. And that's an old man fight too. They're both in their 40s, right?
It's the veteran fight.
It's the I call it the old. It's the old
The
man.
old man fight?
The old man fight. We get bringing out the retirement home for those two. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Pretty sure they aired on UFC 34. No, I'm kidding.
UFC 5. UFC 5, and they had 10 fights under their belts, respectively. No. But legends in their own right. Wow, heavy favorite for Ryan Spann here. I guess when you're on a
Yeah,
7 fight win
huge-
streak, you're going to be that heavy favorite.
Huge favorite here, and
Yeah.
no, Brian Spann's a good knockout artist.
Yeah, light heavyweight. They got Dan Murgliata. Good to
I
see
love
him
Dan.
back, too. Dan's another good ref. That's what we were talking about before, too. Some referees
Yeah.
that were nice. Oh, only one ring girl.
Oh, that's strange.
Huh.
Maybe they're staying apart. I don't know.
Maybe they separated the seats or something.
Maybe they only need one
Yeah, maybe.
to be safe.
I mean, you don't. The ring goal is really for the fans to appeal to. That's not really serving any other purpose other than
And us
that.
at
So
home.
yeah, I suppose.
But
Here we
we
go.
are getting kicked off here with UFC 249. Ryan Spann versus Sam Alvey. Ryan Spann connecting right away.
Oh
Tried
man, that's a
going with
big
the
dude right
takedown.
there. Single leg,
Yep.
good trip. Ryan Spann's got some good length to him, so he can use it to advantage.
Dude, this is so surreal. I haven't watched UFC in so long,
It's
aside from like on YouTube and whatnot, and
doing the research and everything on
it's
these guys.
so nice to have it back.
To
It's
see
so
it back, yes.
gratifying.
See these guys, some guys you'd never heard of, and well, this card has a lot of people we've heard
This
of.
is such a stacked card.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get into it more, but about a minute into this fight here.
Oh yeah, we got Karate Hottie on the card too. Forgot about that. Yeah, gonna be good to see her. I guess that's a secondary ring girl in a way.
I agree.
Another trip by
Span. Yeah, another
Yeah.
takedown for him.
Very nice. That's just racking up on the scorecards there.
Yeah, Span's just working Alvey against the cage here.
Yeah. Both fighters staying active though. Alvey, trying to pop back up to his feet, staying busy with the hands. Span just like laying on top of him, trying to drag him down. But that's expending a lot of energy out of both these guys. Span to keep that grip on there.
Yeah, it's very like Khabib-esque. He latches onto you and just kind of grinds you against the cage until he wears you out,
Maybe grind wasn't the right word, but
no,
very, very good use of body weight, to just force your opponent down to the mat.
He just works him against it, and that hurts. Take all that metal, just being rubbed against you.
It's a good thing. I think a lot of light heavyweights and heavyweights should be using more is up against the cage, just using body weight, not trying to do any fancy takedowns or anything like that, because you do preserve a good amount of energy, just kind of using your body weight and dragging them down as opposed to, shooting into different grappling positions, trying to get better trying to get better positioning. So, and it'll preserve their energy because, a lot of these heavyweights and light heavyweights gas pretty early.
Right.
Throwing all that weight around.
I think he made Alvey tired there a little bit, just kind of choking him out against the cage.
Tripping him down, making him work to stand back to his feet. This fight so far looks to have a slow, methodical pace to it from both these guys. They're not looking to extend too far or throw any wild things, one-punch combinations, grappling from what we've seen so far, so...
Yeah, Alvey's punches are, they're right now. It's, I don't know if he's tired already.
I don't think he's tired. I think both these guys are just,
taking his time.
Yeah, they're taking their time, trying to get a feel for each other. It's usually how the first rounds go. Ooh, that wasn't a hit, but just a little trip on Span there. Yeah, it looks like he slipped. He's fine, working back up to it. He looks like one of these guys look like they're about to load up for something big, though. They're looking for that. Yeah, they might be looking for that one punch.
Alvey's got that looping right hand.
Yeah, that's just what I was about to say. It definitely looks like that's what he wants to throw with mostly.
It caught Span quite a few times now.
Oh, is that a groin kick? Oh, no.
Looks okay.
He looks fine. Might have come close. Is that Michael Bisping tweeting out there, standing arm triangle much?
Yeah, he was trying.
Yeah, he definitely had the arm triangle in, but I don't think he wanted to force it to too much.
Yeah, why exert all that energy?
Yeah, for a standing arm triangle.
Right, in the first round.
Yeah, probably not going to gain too much out of it.
About a minute left here. First round. Not a whole lot going on.
Ooh.
But now they're
fast shot by Span. Just barely missed.
Got to be careful for Alvey's counter.
Yeah, that's what Alvey's like. Good leg kick by Alvey. Again, just kind of, but it threw him down though. More of a glancing blow than a actual good connection. If Alvey keeps picking up on these leg kicks, though,
it's that leg kick that's throwing him off.
Yeah. Because Span looks to be staying very flat-footed. Good counter combination from Span. Good level change, too high to low to get the single leg.
From him, and then he kept working out for him well.
Good work by Span. If he lands another takedown, he's probably secure. He's probably secured the round already. Yeah.
Ooh. That was a nice elbow in the clinch from Alvey.
Yeah, good elbow right there at the end.
Who do you give that to?
It's hard to say. I say the takedowns, though, for Span.
But that's all he didn't do much with them.
Hey, from what we've seen, from the podcast we've had and the decision wins losses we've seen, takedowns do mean a lot.
They do, but I feel like Alvey came back in the second half of that round.
He did. He had a couple good shots, good leg kicks, but I say Span. He had the nice counter combination and the two good takedowns. So takedowns count for a lot in the UFC
They
and the
do.
judges' scorecards. So that's gonna be a Span first rounder right
I
there.
hope so, because I got Span on a lot of my bets.
Oh really? Oy
And
vey.
you're a listener of this podcast, as you know,
You bet too much.
my bets go terrible. Aside from the one time I went to bed drunk, woke up hungover, won $278.
Yeah, so
That was a nine fight parlay. I think I won.
I mean, shoot 20 shots, one's gonna hit, right? You shoot a bunch of shots, one's gonna hit.
Miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Oh, very nice
Wayne
quote.
Gretzky, Michael Scott, Dylan Frankel.
Gretzky, Michael Scott.
There
That's
we go.
true though. 100% of the shots. Didn't Gilbert Arenas say that too? Who
I
said
don't
that?
fucking know.
Who's a basketball player that said that? Basketball player that said that. No,
Pretty sure it was Jordan, right?
no, Jordan. I don't think Jordan said that. Doesn't matter. Back to the Span Alvey fight here, round 2 to start.
Already a minute and a half in now, and Alvy's loading up on Span, but
good little combination.
he's
from Span, and he
connecting.
keeps going for that level change though. He should just stick to the combination.
It scares me because it looks like he's like dropping them, but he's just quickly going for the level change, and it's throwing me off.
But the last time he did this, he wasn't able to secure the takedown, only to secure the position.
Yeah, I feel like Span should try to keep it more on the feet and try and outbox him, because I feel like Alvy's too tentative. Like, I don't know. I think, Span just covers the distance better.
Span is getting in some great counter shots. Whenever Alvey just throws, even if it's a slow, lazy jab that's like still way at distance, Span comes in quick and lands a good 1-2, good combination. Gotta check them leg kicks though, because if this fight keeps going that way, those are gonna add up.
Yeah, I think Alvey needs to utilize the leg kicks more. It was definitely working in the first round.
He needs to get his back away from this cage too. That's what's messing him up. He's not able to move back. Oh my god!
Caught that leg kick.
Not a good leg. Not a
for a
good leg kick.
takedown,
Very
but-
slow. Span read it like a book.
Yeah.
Span here looking very nice. Very, very solid work from him. Alvy's landing some good shots though. He's landing some good overheads that have caught Span, but really Span's just been, I think, the better fighter here.
Got to be careful though. Like fighting in the pocket like that.
Yeah, both these guys taking their time.
Span is huge.
Yeah, he's big
for a light heavyweight, man.
He's very big. Yeah.
His fucking legs are ginormous.
What was he again? 28.
He only that long? Oh,
Good young up and comer. Oh, he took a shot though.
yeah, that right across the chin from Alvey, but Span connected with a few of his own before
Now
that.
they're getting closer to the middle of the ring here. Both these guys just taking their time. You can hear a little bit of the audio coming off the TV. It's so strange that it's so quiet. When none of the commentators are talking.
Right, it's just silence.
It's just silence.
It's kind
You
of
don't
like the
hear any
fights in
fans.
Japan, because like when they view it, they
Oh yeah,
they make no noise.
the fans are very respectful. They
Yeah.
rather watch the fight than cheer.
Right.
Get crazy and everything.
Cheer when it's over. Or when something big happens, I guess. I don't know.
Good
You do
punches
you.
come in, yeah. They were talking about that in the Cowboy McGregor fight. Is that like fans were like cheering and like booing at like the dumbest shit.
Oh,
And
they always do.
it was like I think Joe Rogan said, "You're all drunk out there," and they were talking about like, well, I mean, it's a McGregor fight. I'm sure everybody's drunk. It's like, hopefully not those two. And then one of the commentators said, probably Cowboy though. He probably has a couple beers in him.
Yeah, he probably had a couple Budweisers.
Yep, before he started.
For sure. Couple pre-fight beers.
There's Chris Weidman tweeting out, "So excited to watch some fights. Let's go UFC."
Let's go indeed.
Yeah, a good welcome back here. Starting out early prelims. Ooh, Span through a wicked hook there. Just barely missed.
And it left here in the second round now. both of them are having a tough time trying to figure each other out.
Ooh,
big
good
left hand
shot
from
by Span. I think Alvy's mostly taking this round, though. I think he's had the better strikes. He's backed Span up some. Span he's yet to land a takedown in this round as opposed to the 2 he had in the first. Ooh, good combination
this
from
might
Span,
end here,
though. Nice
Span's
1-2.
connecting a lot,
Oh, wow, another
but Alvy's
good
looking
1-2 combination. That last one just missed.
He's hanging in there.
Alvy looking fine, though. Not wobbly at all.
Oh, a little bit now.
Good backup there, though. Ooh, what was that?
Was that an eye poke?
Ooh, good spin out, though, from Span to just avoid lazy
attempts,
kicks from
That was
Alvy.
weird. He looked like he got hit pretty hard.
It looked like he went for tried to go for a Superman punch, and in the middle got clipped, and then just kind of gave up on trying to take it.
That was odd. But yeah, I think Span's up in the scorecards for sure now.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, with those late low combinations, I think he's definitely up there.
How good is it to live in a world UFC back?
I
just can't get over it.
I was saying this was in January. I said this was the year for the UFC. Again, couldn't have predicted we would hit.
I know, we were
global
so
pandemic.
excited.
Yeah.
We would talk about it so often where, like, you know, this is going to be, like, one of the biggest years, and then we were hit with, like, that's a long time. Not really.
A lot of missed opportunities, though. That's a few UFC events that
now, you know the
gone.
reason they're doing the Wednesday ones, too, right?
What, the Wednesday events?
So they have to make up, this is what I heard on Rogan, they have to make up 42 fights for the year, like whole events, in order to earn the $750 million for from ESPN or whatever.
Oh, to fulfill a contract?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, that's why they're doing like 2 a week. Probably here and there.
A lot of stuff, a lot of fights to be had then.
Because I think there's 38 weeks left. No, you got to do.
Well, I mean, if it's coming from Joe Rogan, I imagine it's a very credible source because he's got a lot of
Brendan
ties.
Schaub mentioned it, so I don't know.
Yeah, both those guys have ties into the UFC.
Right, I'm sure. Accurate. Ooh, these guys are
now
throwing down in the pocket.
I think because we're coming down to the end here.
Yeah, last round. Span's utilizing those front kicks. How this will...
Span took a shot there.
Yeah, how this will...
It's that overhand.
Yeah, that overhand right from Alvy's. Span's got to be careful.
Yeah, Alvy might know that he's down, or at least, you know, it's split at this point. He might try for something big. Alvy just keeps up on them leg kicks. He could get Span down pretty easily, but
there it is again, that overhand right from Alvy.
Good little 1-2 there from Alvy.
Oh, that leg
big
kick
head
was
kick
huge from
by
Span.
Now he's piecing him up.
Yeah,
oh
I think
my
he's going for the finish.
Gosh.
Yep.
Flying
this
knee
is going
too.
to end very soon.
Wow, that was fast combinations after the head kick.
Yeah, he was
good
was
work from
for
Span.
The fucking kill there.
Yeah, he smelled it. Oh, Span's getting faster now. They're around here. He's throwing some quick shots.
Yeah, now he's warmed up. He's looking way better.
And Alvy's just getting hit with all of them. He's not able to dodge any of them.
Span's throwing that right hand like it's a fuck.
Ooh, now Alvy's landing some shots.
Yeah, he hit him with 2 big ones there. Almost knocked him down.
Here. I think both these guys are going to start letting loose even more now, coming towards the end here.
Yeah, I think one of them.
I think because
both of them.
That second round is so up in the air. You know, obviously the first round went to Span, but that second round could have gone either way.
I don't know. I think Span was more dominant in the second round.
He was more dominant, but Alvy did land some good shots too. Oh, you got to be careful with that lazy front kick he threw there. He could have got clipped by Alvy.
Yeah, he barely.
A higher up light heavyweight, yeah.
Man, Alvy's got a hell of a fucking chin.
Paul Felder's tweet. My tweet made it. Post this one too.
Span's got to be careful, man.
Yeah, he
I think
can't throw anything lazy now.
He needs to take his time because Alvey doesn't seem to be going down anytime soon. I was totally wrong. Oh,
another
Alvey
head
connected
kick
with a
from
head kick.
Alvey.
Yeah, of his own. It's a lot more labored than Span's, but connected nonetheless. But he keeps reaching in with these labored punches, and he's connected. Oh, big right hand, cracked Span.
Caught him. Oh, yeah,
He's
Span.
hurt.
Oh,
He
yeah,
is
he
hurt
definitely
going
hurt
for
Span there with that big shot.
He might get a submission here.
Guillotine, maybe?
Well, he's not in. He doesn't
Not
have
in
it
the best
locked.
position. Yeah, no.
Wonder how bad Span's hurt right now.
I mean, he went down for a labored takedown there, so he had to have hurt him.
That submission, but Span scrambling,
Span able
trying
to
get back
recover
up
a little bit here. Alvey didn't do much with that.
Yeah, I think Span's just gonna want to
stay alive.
Yeah,
but man, that one
he cracked him.
That's not gonna score well for Span there and the judges.
I still think he'll win if he survives these last 20 seconds. Anything can happen, but shit, man.
Yeah, we could see a big knockout here. Alvey smells it.
Yeah, he's looking real weak.
Ooh.
Nice uppercut.
Yeah, it looks like Span recovers. Oh,
yeah.
Bobbled him again.
He's got to hang out here. Another big left hand. Shit. And that's it.
Ooh. Alvey gave it his all in those last couple seconds. He definitely won that round.
They might give that to Alvey, but...
He definitely got the third round, so it's all up to the second.
Damn,
see how the judges scored that. Span did really well in the first and was able to get some good combinations in the third, but he got clipped twice.
Dude, all my bets just end right here.
Oh, man.
I'm going to fucking...
Was Span the heavy favorite? Yeah, he was the heavy favorite for this fight.
Super
it's hard.
big, like
it's hard to
400.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, 450 favorite. I think he was.
Vegas, don't let me down.
You did not bet, man. You never know. It's hard to bet.
Why did you say plus 450? Minus 450.
Minus 450. Yeah.
Fucking goddamn. I don't know, man. I want to say Span won the first two, but Alvey fucked him up in the third.
Alvey did destroy him in that third. Like I said, that second one's up in the air. Span clearly won the first with the takedowns and the combinations, but he never had a takedown after that. He had 2 takedowns in the first, never had one in the second and the third.
No.
He never went for it in the second, and the third one was just to play defense and recover. You know, it wasn't to really try for that takedown. So we'll see how the judges scored it. Again, it's all up to that second round. First and third are guaranteed to each of these fighters.
Right.
So.
You know what I didn't think of? Cornermen have to wear masks. How are they going to shout? Fighters definitely not going to hear you then.
Oh, yeah, with all that. Yeah.
I mean, maybe with less people, but still. Or do you think they take it off?
A fist bump and a hug there. That's good to see.
Social distance.
Oh, yeah, true. Stay back. I guess for the hand raise, they're not going to social distance either.
Wonder how this is going to get scored.
Split?
Let's go,
okay.
Ryan Span.
Span won. Alvey did give it his all there in the third. Definitely got some good shots. But
score that unanimous though. That
was
should have been.
I thought I heard split.
Was it? I don't know the way.
Split decision. Yeah, winner by split.
Okay, good. I thought the way Bruce.
Good work by Ryan Span. If he's gonna come up in the 18-5 and an 8-fight win streak, he's doing really well. But if he's gonna come up in the division, he's got to work on not throwing lazy shots. And
he needs better cardio.
And needs a little better cardio, yeah. Because that third, he looked well. He was getting some really fast combinations in the third, actually. So just needs, like I said, needs to not throw some of those lazy shots.
I don't know how good his chin is. Yeah, I think someone like Ankalaev eats him apart.
But again, he's 28. He's got a lot of time. He's got a lot of game to work on, so he can get better for sure. He can come up in the division strong. See who his coaches are.
Still in it though. Still in it with the bets.
Still in it with the bets. Doing good.
Thank God.
I don't know why you bet on early prelims though. I probably wouldn't bet on early prelims.
A heavy favorite. Someone knew. They knew.
But in split decision, it was close then.
Yeah.
But let's see what can't be fought out of. Good work from Ryan Span.
Well, I'm
to get
excited for
that
this
win.
next fight coming up. Bryce Thug Nasty Mitchell versus Charles Rosa. Camo.
Fortis
Reebok
MMA
shorts.
is what he fights out of. I don't think I've ever heard of that camp.
Wait,
before.
where at?
Fortis. Fortis MMA.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's according to Sherdog anyway.
Yeah.
Our next fight here in the early prelims.
Bryce Mitchell. And
Bryce
Charles
Mitchell
Rosa,
and
like
Charles
I mentioned
Rosa.
just 5 seconds ago.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Sorry.
I fucking... Now that we have to, like, wear all this shit and yell at each other.
Yeah. Yeah, at work. So
I'm always saying, like, what?
repeating.
Yeah. We're leaning my ear in. Dude, what is, like...
By Dana White and Halle Berry.
Has Halle Berry always loved the UFC? Is this something I haven't known?
I never knew
She's
that.
like, just like, always at an event now.
I mean, that's good. More celebrities taking into
I know she was in
taking to UFC.
John Wick and kicked ass, but I don't know.
Well, you know, The Rock was at
What
was the UFC event that he was at?
for the that belt, the BMF belt?
Yeah, the one
With Masvidal and Diaz.
Yeah, that was the one. Yeah.
Here he is, Thug Nasty himself.
Thug
I can't
Bryce
wait.
Mitchell.
I
8
thought-
first-round finishes.
Wait,
Wow.
12-1? I thought he was undefeated.
Oh yeah, it said he was it says he's undefeated on here. Is that
What?
wrong? It says he's 12-0 right here.
Yeah, what gives? Oh. An exhibition against Brad Katona.
To a rear naked
Oh,
choke.
And it was because it was the Ultimate Fighter, I guess. That's weird.
But yeah, there he's.
Yeah, but why do they...
Yeah, why do they say 12-1? Wouldn't it be 13-1 if you're
Right.
counting those?
Yeah. Why do you count that fight then? Fucking lost. And it's not amateur fights. What are you doing, UFC? He's 12-0. 1-1 for that exhibition. I feel like should be... But I wonder if Charles will get submitted. Or if...
Charles will submit him.
Dun dun dun! Plot twist.
Did every single one of your bets also have Bryce Mitchell?
Most of them. And I got him winning by submission in one of them for like one of those little props. But I want to say he will just to like kind of get out of there because Charles might be a little bit better on the feet. I don't know how good
Like I said, I don't know much about
is for Bryce, but still think he'll win. 25.
Yeah, young fighter. Another up and comer. So I like the early prelims. I like watching them, you know, because you see a lot of guys who are up and coming.
And he's
the Twister.
Yep. he's
Right,
the
that
guy
was
who
his
got the
last one.
Twister,
Yeah.
yep.
Okay. That's a tough submission.
I know. I was telling Cody that, and I'm like, it's such a nasty submission if you. But
It's only happened twice in the UFC.
yep, Chan Sung Jung, the other
one,
guy.
Chan Sung Jung, another one of my favorite fighters.
I can't wait to see him fight again.
Yeah.
I would love to see him versus Volkanovski.
That'd be
or
a fun fight.
Him versus Max.
Both of those are good fights
Hell
for him.
yeah.
Glad he's back too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Thug Nasty Bryce Mitchell. Yeah. Boston Strong Charles Rosa.
Yeah, I don't know how this fight's gonna go down.
This would be a good. What is this? A featherweight?
Yes.
Think.
No, I don't know.
No.
Oh, actually, that would be pretty cool.
But
What if
yeah,
one of
both
them gets a twister?
They somehow get in a situation where both, well, because you kind of have both of you could be locked into a twister because both of you are kind of
How do you
turning
who
into each
taps?
other. Yeah, so
Because you use both arms.
does that end up being a submission game? Who's got the better submission skills?
Right.
Then again, it'd be tough because
Bryce might though, and I think he's fought more.
Chan Sung Jung has a chin though. He's got that's why he's called a Korean zombie. Got a chin.
He laid out Frankie Edgar in their last fight.
Mm-hmm.
That was
He's something else. I mean,
yeah. It just goes to show like his training during his absence, man.
Echo Jordan. Yeah, the documentary's been going on too for him.
For Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching. Started In the Mind of Aaron Hernandez. And get real far into it, but curious to see how quickly the CTE had an effect on him and caused those rash decisions.
Yeah.
It's a fucked up case.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is CTE can affect you in every sport. You're not really safe from it.
Dude, thank God Cowboy takes all that CBD, because as they'd be
it's another thing. Is
fucked by now.
Isn't Nick Diaz still under suspension?
Oh, Nick?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh,
He's retired too.
No, he got handed a 5-year though, didn't he? Got reduced.
Oh, I don't know.
For testing for marijuana after a fight.
Yeah, he was fighting Anderson Silva that fight.
Yeah, and then after the fight.
But that was a while ago. He's fought since.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because I know they were that was the biggest thing is John Jones, Anderson Silva, those guys get tested and they get, a couple months suspension or whatever.
Right.
Fines and everything like that. Nick gets tested for marijuana and they hand him 5 years to start, but then they reduce it to 3 years. It's always been a problem. Yeah. That's the one thing a lot of fighters have called for is that, I think it was more to make an example out of Nick as opposed to, really handing out the suspension. It's more to... Because the UFC and, MMA never liked, really, the Diaz brothers. They've always had, their controversies in the ring and everything, so... Especially the brawl when Jason Miller way back came in when Nick was giving a... Or no, it wasn't when Nick. It was when one of the fighters from that camp was giving a post-fight interview. And Jason Miller came in, from the stands.
Really?
Came into the ring and,
oh, shit.
was, standing in the fighter's face. And both Nick and Nate and that entire camp were fighting him. It was 5 guys on one.
Serious?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you should watch the clip. That was years back. Wow, because obviously... Mayhem Miller is no longer, he's retired now.
Yeah.
And he's gone insane, but they think he's in jail too, actually.
Might be. I remember you telling me he kind of went off the rails there.
Yeah, he went off the deep end.
Fucking nuts.
Yeah, but people liked him because he was interesting character.
That's the first, before Hop the Fence after McGregor and started fuck out of whoever the fuck, or trying to, rather.
Well, there was also the Brock Lesnar, when Brock Lesnar came in the ring and pushed DC.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Brock Lesnar announced his return.
Right.
And then DC called him a jacked up white boy. Back when DC was the champ too, yeah. But there have been in-ring scraps, most of them never too terrible, but...
Here we go with the second fight of the evening.
God, he's
Bryce Mitchell and
pasty
Charles
as
Rosa.
fuck. He needs to get outside more. Get a tan going.
Bryce Mitchell kind of rushing in here.
No glove
applying
touch.
the pressure.
You'll probably see Mitchell look to apply the pressure this entire fight.
Yeah, I think he's going to want to close the distance, try and work Charles Rosa to the ground and submit him.
Yep, here we go immediately.
That's his game. Oh!
Automatic takedown.
I thought Rosa was going to try and go for a choke there, but...
Yeah, go for a guillotine, but not the case.
Yeah.
Mitchell's got both his legs hooked in.
Yeah, quick.
It'll be tough for Rosa to pop up. Not that way.
Sort of slipping out there. Rosa is probably in a pretty good position. Mitchell's only got one leg now.
Oh, gave up his back, though.
Ooh, could this end?
Could this end now? Another twister? No way.
Is this going to happen again?
Not possible. Not going to happen.
It might.
You got to be kidding me. If he pulls this off...
Dude, he's really trying.
That's crazy.
But Rosa's in a good spot up against the cage, I want to say, but I've been just started watching MMA.
Is this another twister?
Nah, because being up at the cage is good, because then Mitchell can't turn out.
Yeah, that's true.
But now that he's worked him out, he might be able to.
Yeah, now I think Mitchell's going to shoot up to top position here. Yeah, abandon the twister.
Or try for
He's
a triangle.
He's still got the arm and the head. Wow, nice movement by Rosa. Get out of a bad situation. Good rollover too. Very nice.
Nice explosive move there from Rosa.
Oh, but right back to his back. Mitchell, good work on the ground here. Another rollover by Rosa.
Oh.
Was this a Kimura?
He might submit him. Holy shit, you might be right.
Wow.
He might submit him via Kimura.
Nope. Popped out of it. Oh, wow. This is getting intense on the ground here. Good work from both these guys.
Yeah, this is nice.
Back and forth with the submissions.
Yeah, good of Mitchell to scramble out of that and take, what is that, side mount?
I guess it's you can't really call it side control. It's a weird little situation they're in. Onto the back again. Rosa keeps rolling over.
Yeah,
very
but it's
nice.
Working for
Staying
him.
active. Another twister. Is this the twist?
No, is that an armbar? Or is he trying? I'm so confused right now.
This is another twister. He's gonna pop the. He's gonna trying to keep the arm behind him. He's gonna grab the neck and pull and spin his body.
But and these elbows are nasty from Bryce.
That's a bad position. This is like a half crucifix position here. He's got.
I love that you know this. All these like submissions because I know jack shit about them.
Oh, I love this stuff. This is bread and butter and stuff.
But
like
Charles,
I love the Kimura and the Omoplata, both the same submission, but just different directions of cranking the arm here. But this is like a half crucifix trying to pop into a twister.
Yeah, Rosa's got that his right arm locked there.
He's so close to it, it's crazy. But Rosa is fighting tooth and nail. He's pulling all his muscle here though to get it. Oh,
he almost has it.
Oh, it's like half. It's right there. Oh my God, it's so close.
He might get it
again, 2 times in a row. Look at his stomach.
He
can't crank it from this position. Rosa is keeping himself in a much better position. Oh, he popped over. Good sustain by Rosa to just stay alive.
Yeah, now Mitchell's on top. Holy.
Oh, wow, that was close. That could have been 2 fights in a row. Mitchell got that submission. That's crazy because he must love that submission. That must be something.
The twister.
Yeah.
Hey, if you can pull it off,
and it's a very unique submission too.
You'll be the first one to do it twice.
He had the weird little half crucifix there. I think if he stayed there, he could have rained a few elbows and got some more damage. But he's looking at.
Yeah, he's laying into him.
He's got almost complete top mount. He's gonna pop over. Oh no, side control now.
Yeah, is that a triangle in right now?
Is that a triangle choke? Yeah, it might.
Triangle from he might submit him right here. He's pretty much Rosa broke out again.
Rosa, very nice staying active, not letting Mitchell have his way down there.
And he's staying calm. That's key. He's not using
controlling his breathing.
Yeah.
Knowing how to move his body to get out of these different positions, stuff like that. I'm sure that's something they practice a lot because I think they know Mitchell loves the submissions.
Right. I mean, he's got 9 of them, I think, or something like that.
He's got his arm clasp here. Rosa does. To kind of keep Mitchell down in that one position. Back to the feet. Watch the up kicks. Oh.
That was almost an illegal kick.
Yeah.
Is that the end of the round? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Wow.
Man.
Who's the fighter on this card that got that up kick win?
Nico Price.
Nico Price. Isn't he on this card?
James Vick. Yeah, he's versus Vicente Luque. And they fought before, and Luque won by decision.
Nico Price, yeah. The up kicks are always scary, and fighters put themselves in that position. But I think there have only ever been 2 or 3.
2
in UFC history,
once
which
Nico.
is crazy to think about.
Who got the other one.
But I think Nico got it really good because he got his leg in a position where it was kind of in I forget who he was fighting, but it was in his blind spot where he couldn't see it coming, and then Nico's leg came out of nowhere, clocked him, and just put him to sleep.
Yeah. God, up kicks would.
Up kicks are so scary. Yeah. Generate a lot of power with those, and it'll.
Right.
Could break your jaw, break your nose, Get that fucker in the eye. It looks like Cerrone by the end of it.
Getting kicked in the eye.
Yeah, that too, yeah.
All right. Is this the second round now? Those are throwing some body kicks to start off the second round here.
Another twister attempt.
But Bryce is keeping the aggression on.
Another takedown by Mitchell. This is
here
the
we go
last
again with
place.
the choke from Rosa.
Yeah, with
right
the
up.
guillotine right from the back.
But yeah, he doesn't have it.
Rosa doing a good job staying active on the ground.
Definitely looking for another submission. What he's trying to do now, yet to be known. He's hitting him with some elbows here.
But yeah, the choke that Mitchell had him before wasn't a triangle, it was a Darce choke. A triangle is the one that Tony had, where you're on your back and you have your leg pulled over and you pull down on their head.
Right.
That's a triangle. I believe the choke he had before was a Darce.
What about Bisping saying that standing arm triangle? What was that? It looked like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I believe that's called a Darce choke.
Dude, Mitchell's top game. Sorry, his fucking top game is unbelievable.
Oh yeah, it's very nice. This is what he loves right here, is to be in this position, just out wrestle, outwork his fighter, his opponent. But Rosa is doing very good to counter all the submission attempts. He had one or two of his own.
Yep.
He threw in there from bottom.
But he's broke out of every one so far.
He's letting Mitchell just pass into all these different positions. Now having top mount, this is scary because Mitchell can rain down some bombs if he pops up.
And he has been. These are big left hands from Mitchell.
These are shots that are just accumulating over time.
He could knock him out.
Take on Rosa, but Rosa staying very good, holding him down, not letting Mitchell work too much from top position. And he's trying to squirm his way out.
Big elbow from Bryce again.
Good use of the cage there. Oh, elbows, not good.
Bryce is throwing everything.
Rose is going to try and push off the cage here and just roll out of it. Yep. Not the back door.
He's just sitting on him. Fuck. This is a great fight so far.
This is a very good fight. This is a great example of groundwork and passing guards, and if you're watching Rosa, watching his defense here, where he clasps his hands, where he's holding. What Rosa's doing now is he's pretty much kind of turtling up. He's staying in this position and hoping for no action, hoping for a break so they could stand up. He'll stand him up.
I don't think that's going to happen though.
Bryce has been able to have his way passing through guards, but Rosa doing very good, being able to pop out of it. Now in side control for Mitchell here. Right in the top mount.
Yeah, he's trying to explode again and get out of that rollout.
Scary for Rosa. He's putting himself in some nasty situations. Another Darce choke here.
Yeah, so all those times I said it was a triangle, it was actually a Darce attempt.
I believe this is called a Darce choke.
Yeah, I just heard Rogan say that.
Oh, okay. I wasn't able to hear that. But
he can't cinch it in though, because Rosa always keeps that hand up there.
Rosa's staying very active here on the ground. To just keep moving, keep Mitchell guessing. Giving up his back, he could get a rear naked in right here if he wants to.
30 seconds here left in the second round.
I want to see if Mitchell's pulling off crazy submissions like the twister and trying the Kimura and everything. I want to see. Oh, again with the twister.
He is really trying.
He really wants this. I want to see him pull off a Boston Crab at some point in his career.
Against the Boston Strong?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, I didn't even think about that. Oh,
Big
those are some mean elbows to the kidneys.
Those hurt.
Oh,
those hurt so bad.
That's nasty. That's opening him up, too.
Yep.
Here it is. That's it. That's synced in.
Oh, the round saved him. He would have had it there.
God, wow.
Oh, no.
That's 2 twister attempts. This dude is nuts.
This guy's might be the third attempt.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Like, I think he tried 2 in the first and 1 in the... I don't know.
This he's a madman. He keeps trying this twister.
He might get it here. Third time's a charm?
Third time's a charm, maybe. Well, actually, this would be the fourth, because third round's a charm.
Right.
But yeah, that's crazy, man. Oh, God.
That was a hell of a round. Good on Rosa for, sticking in it and staying active on the ground. It must be a bitch fucking having a guy in top mount for 4 minutes straight,
Yeah, doing
just
everything you can
hitting
to,
you with elbows, trying to submit you every way he can.
and you're just,
All you can do is
overworking. Well,
scramble.
not really overworking yourself, but you're working yourself to being tired, trying to
Right.
defend all these, pop
Oh,
around,
he's exhausted for
trying to
sure.
pop over this. How much does he weigh? 140.
Featherweight, 145.
Yeah, weighing a 145-pound dude trying to push him off of you. Once or twice is fine, but an entire fight, entire round trying to do that.
Charles is still in it. Third round starting now.
Clearly, Mitchell has won both these rounds, despite Rosa being able to block all of these attempts. Another takedown by Mitchell. This is just not looking good for Rosa. Twister the other way now.
Could do that.
No, I don't think Rosa's going to give up his arm.
Do you think?
Oh.
I guess you don't really. I don't know. I was wondering, like, when you learn a certain submission, try and learn it both ways. I guess that would be beneficial.
I'm sure you practice. Well, it's like a Kimura or an armbar as you practice getting it from both arms. Because you're never, for an armbar, you take whatever opportunity you can get to lock it in. You don't really focus on the right or the left arm. So I'm sure they practice both sides wherever you can get it. This Mitchell is nuts, dude. He's crazy.
Trying for this twister, but Charles ain't having shit. They're talking to each other, I think, or maybe talking to the ref.
They're jarring a little bit.
I think Bryce is like yelling at him.
If this twister doesn't work this time, he's gotta switch to something different. Because
he should.
The thing I think he likes doing this twister is because it's never seemed good defense by Rosa to pop away from it as he was trying to go for it. But I think he likes doing this twister attempt simply for the fact that no one's ever seen it. Apart from him, Korean Zombie's the only person to ever do it. So if you get good at it, like really good at it, most people might not know how to defend against it because it's something you've never seen before. It's something your coach probably doesn't practice. I'm sure they practice of how to get out of arm bars, Kimuras, guillotines, and stuff like that. The basic chokes and submissions, but with the twister,
given how infrequent the twister's attempted,
you
might not see it necessary.
I'm sure a coach, coach doesn't even think about it. But now I think the next person to go up against Mitchell, their coach is probably going to teach them the twister and how to escape it. Probably call up Korean Zombie, ask him how to.
Sean O'Malley, Thug Nasty is an animal.
Yeah, there you go. From one animal to another. That's my favorite fighter. We talked about that before on the show. That's my favorite fighter currently. Sean O'Malley. That's my guy right there. Like I said, he's super young, 25, and he's coming up in bantamweight. I'm telling you, he's coming for that title one day.
I can't wait. Got a really promising future.
He's a fun striker. He stays active, stays away from injury.
I think he'll
stays
be a
away
champ
from
one day.
Getting suspended too.
Yeah.
But if he keeps on top of it, he'll be a force in bantam. I think he should just stick with that his whole career, not move.
Yeah, I was talking to Cody about him. I don't know. Like, the older you get, I feel like some people put on more.
Maybe he is a very skinny guy, and he smokes all that weed too. That's got to help in some respect.
Yeah,
I suppose. But Mitchell again, just working Rose on the ground. Rose is doing a great job with defense here, like I've been stating, but that's not going to score on the judges' scorecards. All these submissions,
he hasn't won a single round,
and all this top control from Mitchell
is what's
scoring the most.
Fight.
Yeah, this fight has been mostly on the ground, and it's just about all of it with Mitchell in control.
Well, I am going to lose a prop or two.
But you had Rose on a prop?
No. Only if Mitchell doesn't submit.
Oh, submit, yeah.
But he might. We got a minute left here.
Rose has got to pull something out here if he wants to win the fight in this last minute.
I don't think he can.
Never know. I don't think so. I think he's Oh, they're talking.
Yeah, they are.
They're jarring a little. They're either jarring or they're just having some fun.
Yeah.
Oh, nice scramble out by Rosa, but right back in it by Mitchell. Not letting Rosa catch a breath here.
Definitely when we get more equipment, gonna get some headphones or something wireless. That way we can listen in.
Yeah, true.
Get or what's
The ins
going
and
on.
outs and everything like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, because there are plenty of things I don't
Ooh,
know.
some nice ground and pound from Bryce
But
there.
good use of the cage by Rosa. If he kick off it, pop around. Good work by Mitchell to
Last
just
10 seconds.
pass from different positions on the back. Roll over by Rosa. Ooh, an up kick. That's scary.
Mission here.
No, this is going to be a grapple fest to the end. There it
Unanimous
is.
decision win to Bryce Thug Nasty Mitchell.
Yeah, Rosa really didn't have much of anything in that fight. It was just all defense from him. I mean, he did a great job defending all the submission attempts, the guillotines, the twisters, you know.
Didn't get finished.
The Darce chokes and everything, but
Awesome.
Yeah, it was a great fight. Very good for early prelims, and Mitchell is definitely a good up-and-comer here. I'm sure his post-fight interview is going to be interesting. He's probably going to yell something crazy.
You better ask for them fucking camo shorts again.
What are they not allowed? Is he not allowed to wear camo shorts?
Why not?
I think I've seen plenty of fighters wear camos.
No, they don't have camo shorts. That's
not
why
anymore.
No, I don't think they ever did because he keeps asking for them.
Yeah, ever since there was a UFC event where I forget the fighter's name, but he wore like pretty much it wasn't a thong. I guess it was a man thong to fight because he lost a bet with his teammates, and so he had to wear this for one of his events. And Dana White said it was the most disgusting thing he's ever seen. And that's when there were rules and regulations put in place for what a fighter can wear into a fight, all because of that one thing.
Why would you even want to wear that? Well, you said he lost a bet.
He lost a bet, yeah, to his teammates. He says you got to be a man and honor your bets.
Fuck that.
But
wearing no goddamn thong.
Definitely a funny thing to see, and that was one of Dana White's best blow up moments. He's got a lot of blow up moments where he just goes crazy on fighters. Yeah, you knew it would be Bryce Mitchell here. I mean, respect between fighters too. Always good to see, as usual. We gotta let's hear what
I want to hear
Bryce
what
Mitchell has to say.
I guess he was cursing. Oh, he couldn't tap him. Wow, so he probably had some things cinched in, but Charles is good, man. He might rename the Twister the Thug Nasty by Curtis.
More camo shorts.
Ready.
Earned himself camo shorts, legit. Very nice. Yeah, very nice by Mitchell there. He had some good submission attempts. Very good work on the ground. You know, I think he'll have a.
Dude's a beast.
How old is he?
25.
25. He'll have a lengthy career. You know, with all that work on the ground. You know, he'll probably have good longevity too. With that, he could probably fight into his 40s if he keeps up with that. You know, because you're not gonna take much damage down there if. That's your bread and butter, you know, where you work on the most.
Got to survive on the feet.
Yeah, but he shot for really good takedowns. He kept it mixed up and everything like that. So if he can work even more on it, because that's so scary when a guy like that is so good with submissions and takedowns at that young of an age. He gets older, man, that's gonna be horrifying. Could have easily have 20 plus submission wins by the end of his career.
I think he will. He's already at 9.
Yeah.
Out of his 12 fights. Halfway there. And it's like bound to hit it.
Could definitely hit it. So that's scary when guys like that are so good at that. On to the prelims next here. The prelims, we got the only women's fight, unfortunately. Just getting started too, and that was a very nice fight to end off the early prelims.
Yeah.
And your main event, Ferguson versus Gaethje. That's gonna be a good fight. I think it'll be, like I said, starting here after
Nico Price versus Vicente Luque. Got Carl Esperanza versus Michelle Waterson. We got Alexio Olenek versus Fabricio Verdum. And
Cerrone and Pettis.
That's right, Cerrone and Pettis. Number
I say,
2.
I think the women's fight could go to a decision. I don't think the rest of these fights that far. Maybe the Cerrone and Pettis one.
No, I think that
But you think that
someone
ends too?
caves because Pettis fades later on, and Cowboy's a slow start. I'm curious for the veteran fight.
What's crazy too is, I mean, we just saw Mitchell, a young submission, coming up specialist, and then we have
Another submission
another
specialist.
submission specialist, but an older one.
Yeah.
So we got the young and the old to show off here when that heavyweight fight shows up.
Yeah, hopefully UK and Price's fireworks. This is their second fight. Both animals.
Oh yeah, so there might be some bad blood there too.
Right.
For a second fight. It's always fun to see fighters rematch and fight again. Always, you're going to get a show there, and there's probably, in most cases, there's bad blood. Cejudo? No, that's Cruz right there.
Yeah.
Oh, by the back tattoo. That thing is. Yeah.
Getting fucked up by Cejudo. King of cringe.
Yeah, king of cringe. But for a bantamweight, he's ripped. He's big.
Yeah.
But he's very short.
Marlon Moraes is fucking ripped. That dude's fucking looks like he's chiseled.
A lot of guys in the UFC are like that.
Yeah.
We've strayed far away from the days of where heavyweight is these like really big, like, I don't want to say fat, but obviously they got knockout power to spare. But we've gone for the days away from that. We've gone to guys who look more like Ngannou, Overeem,
Right.
Rosenstruik.
Well,
like
Rosenstruik's not like shredded.
I mean, he's not shredded, but he's not.
He's big.
He's not tubby either. Really the only one that's up there that looks like that is DC.
Yeah.
Technically number 1 contender, but I mean DC just
Shit.
he's something else.
We're getting right into it.
We are getting right into it. Here's
Usually
Nico
there's
Price
like
here.
a short pause.
One of 2 upkick knockouts in UFC history.
Yep.
That's a good accolade to have on his part, I must say.
Quick.
Yeah, it is getting pretty hot in here. Yeah. I'll wait for the day we get an office. Yeah. Maybe one day. We'll see. Hopefully, whenever if we get like a webcam in here, if we start doing this live, hopefully that helps us push to the next step.
For sure.
Next step up. And I think hopefully if this keeps going, I don't want to say anything too soon, but hopefully if this keeps going and this keeps growing and stuff like that, I think we should celebrate some of the milestones. Even like the 100 subscribers, even though that seems small, most of the channels you see with millions,
Fuck no,
it's still a milestone. Yeah. So it's something to be proud of as we keep going. I mean, we're only we have 5 videos on a YouTube channel.
Something like that.
No.
Still need to, I think, put up part 3 of the previous UFC. I don't think I
really?
ever got around to that.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
They'll probably come out at the same time. I hope this is a good fight too. I think
sure
this
will
will
be a good fight because Nico Price is a very, very interesting fighter to watch. Very great BJJ guy. Crazy fighter.
I think I got Luke winning a lot. For my bets.
Luke is also
at least a few of them.
Luke's 10-3 in the UFC. That's a good
right.
for this guy here.
But
at 28
Nico
years old,
is on that list. One of the wins rather for Luke.
Yeah. Yeah, finished 15 of his 17. Luke did lose his last fight though by unanimous decision to Wonder Boy, no less.
But Wonder Boy's
he's
the shit.
Yeah, he's something else too.
I love Wonder Boy. He was reacting to his knockout from Pettis. Pettis got the Superman punch on him, and he's like, "Oh, it's coming up, and he's like, "Oh shit!"
So happy. Yeah.
Like he's
I remember seeing that. Yeah,
yeah.
He's so
not happy, but like
excited about it.
He's modest and like he's I don't know. I guess he doesn't take it to heart, and he's a good sport, you know.
The thing with Luque though is I wrote down here he's not afraid to take a shot to get a combination in. So he'll come in, he'll take that first punch by you, and he'll give you a 2-3 punch combination in return.
Luque will.
Yeah. So he's not afraid to take that hit. He's got a chin. He's a durable guy.
Right.
And 9 of his 10 UFC wins are by submission or by finish. Sorry, not submission.
But he has
or
6
finishes.
submissions though.
Mm-hmm. He is the favorite here, 17-7.
Background.
Yeah. I mean, when you're Brazilian and you're an MMA fighter,
if you don't know jiu-jitsu and you're
probably
Brazilian,
a BJJ
you are
guy.
not a fucking true Brazilian.
Sleeper fight of the night. Ooh, who said that?
Brett Okamoto. Jason I always want to call him Dan Herzog. I don't know why.
Dan.
Jason Herzog, our ref tonight for Luque versus Price. Price looking ready to rush in here.
Yep, this is what I thought about this fight too. I think the judges can sit back for Price and Luque. This should be a banger. Yep, I agree.
I hope so, man. I think they're gonna swang
Both these guys
and
got
bang.
Definitely power in bunches here. So
yeah, Luque opened up with the right hand there, connecting. Price following up with a front up kick and smacked it away.
The thing with Price, all except for one of his fights have gone to decision. All except one of his fights. Only one of his fights have gone to decision, I should say, for Price. They've all been finishes.
Wasn't this? Didn't you fight Luque for the decision? Is that it? Don't quote me.
I don't know. I know his last 5 fights have ended in TKO, whether him getting knocked out or him knocking out somebody. So
Price connected in the clinch. What was I trying to say there? Connecting in the clinch.
Connecting in the clinch. Head kick by Price there.
Like Luque checked it.
Yeah. Good leg kick by Luque. That's another thing I saw from him in his last fight is he does throw some good leg kicks.
Nico's looking good, and I think he might have opened. Or did I say Nico? You
said Luque.
I meant Nico. Nico's looking good, and I think he opened up Luque.
Yeah, both these guys exciting fighters. There's that leg kick by Luque again.
Both of them trading in. Another up kick from Price.
Ooh, Price took 2 big shots there.
Yeah, he tagged
first
him up
a right, then a left.
Yeah, I think both of them want to go for a finish here.
Yeah, I think both these guys will go for finish. I don't know if it's in the first round, though. These guys are looking to feel each other out more so.
They are, like, throwing with everything.
Oh, yeah, they're throwing. When the hands start flying, there are going to be combinations. Doubt. Luque does have to be careful, though. I mean, being able to take that shot and have that chin is nice, but until you meet that one guy that can really clip you, maybe Price could be that guy. But Luque does have a chin on him, not afraid to take a hit.
He seems more well-rounded.
He is. He's very well-rounded. Got good ground game, good use of kicks and punches, high to lows to really open up his opponent here. There's that leg kick again. Luque does throw that leg kick a lot, you'll see.
Ooh, man, they're throwing down right now. Luque's barely checking those high head kicks there.
One thing, I don't know if you ever noticed this. I notice this all the time ever since I started watching the UFC is fighters have a reset. What I mean by that is they have some little tick or something they'll go to after a combination or after an exchange. If you watch Luque, he will rub his nose. He'll go like this and he'll rub his nose, and that's like a reset to be like, okay, now we're back in it. And after a combination, he'll do it again. He'll rub his nose. Some fighters, it's much more distinct than others, but a lot of fighters have that little reset they do. I see it. I just love seeing it all the time.
Or is that because Nico opened him up on the nose?
Well, it might be, but a lot of fighters do something where they'll have a reset. Yeah, they'll have a little
kick there from Nico.
Nico Price with some good combinations. Oh my God, he's piecing up Luque here.
He's going for the finish.
Oh, big knee by Price. Level change too. Nice takedown from Price. Single leg there. Ooh, that's a nasty.
Luque is trying to choke him out though. Go slipped out.
Luque does have good groundwork here. Let's see if he can use that groundwork and that ground defense to sort of move his body out.
Now Nico might go.
Range, guillotine. I think he's just looking for position here. He might rain down some knees.
Well, he is grounded, so he better not. Otherwise,
Well, I mean, you could throw
lose.
knees to the body and the leg.
Yeah.
Too. I think that's what I was talking about. There was a mean knee. Oh, that was a knee that should not have happened.
Barely missed that knee, but got him with an uppercut out of the clinch. Now they're back on the feet here.
Nico has some weird shoulders. I don't know if you noticed that.
They're like big.
He got sharp points on his shoulders.
Yeah.
Ooh, good shot by Luque.
Elbow there. 15 seconds here in the first round.
Good exchanges here from both these guys. I think Price was really starting to piece up Luque, and I think that takedown scored well for the judges. I give this one to Price.
Yeah, for sure.
Simply on the damage of those couple shots, the good combinations, and the takedown itself are what really got him. And Nico's looking good, but that's not to say Luque did not piece Nico up a little bit too.
Yeah, we'll see how they recover here after the first round.
Comes in the second round.
Yeah.
Oh, the Watt family.
I don't know who they are.
AJ, TJ, and
CJ, DJ.
I don't remember the other Watt's name, which is sad because he's a Pittsburgh Steeler. I should know his name.
AJ.
The Watt brothers. Derek Watt. TJ and Derek Watt, a fullback. TJ, a linebacker, and JJ's also a linebacker. No, JJ's a defensive lineman.
Football.
Yeah, family of football players. Derek and TJ, both Pittsburgh Steelers.
That family's probably fucking loaded.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. TJ Watt had a big year last year for Pittsburgh. He played very well, very good defensively.
Who did JJ Watt play for? That's the only one I know of.
The Texans.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, they had a decent year pretty recently.
They did till he got injured.
Oh,
that's the problem with JJ's. He's been injured a lot. Wow, that's a nasty front kick by Price. Yeah. I can't believe I missed that.
Oh, I know.
I didn't even notice that.
Nuts.
Ooh, and Luque gave him a nice shot there too.
Tagged him up.
But these guys are clanging and banging here.
Swanging and banging.
Swanging and banging. This is definitely a good fight. This was a fight I was excited for when I was researching both these guys. Both these guys are nice with it, so nice to see.
They nice with it.
Like I was saying, this one could result in a finish here.
I hope so. No, I shouldn't. I do this every time. I always hope for a finish because it's the most exciting, but I feel like deep down that's a dick thing to do.
Want. Yeah, no, I agree.
You don't want him to get fucking
you
brain
don't want
damage,
a guy
but
to,
this whole thing is brain damage, so.
One thing about Price, too, is he is pretty respectful to his fighters. When he landed that up kick, he went to celebrate and then realized his opponent was still on the ground. Groin kick.
Yeah.
Price realized his opponent was still knocked out after celebrating, so he stopped celebrating with his team and went over there and just
made sure he was
made sure he was okay.
That's nice of him.
Waited to celebrate. So
that's respectful.
Price is a respectful guy, which is weird because I don't know. He brings out that vibe that he's cocky, But like just looking at him,
it's the braids
walking to the ring. Yeah,
knot, right?
It's you get that vibe that he's cocky, but he really isn't. He's a very respectful guy. He gives credit to his opponent. Oh, nice combination by Luque.
Big combo from Luque.
Good 1-2, piece them up good.
On Price here. Woo! He's throwing some heat.
He's got to be careful. Price could easily bring it back up.
I don't know how Price is feeling right now.
Got to keep going to them leg kicks though. Price's leg doesn't look too bad right now, but I think if those leg kicks accumulate.
Okay, man, he is combinations he's throwing.
Yeah, he's throwing some nice, good combinations.
Price, though, keeping him at distance with those front kicks, and I think he needs to keep utilizing that. Keep Luque away, but keeps reaching in and just throwing
good
these
1-2,
bombs.
yeah.
He's so quick.
Thing with, like I said, with Luque is he does have a chin, so he's not afraid to take some of these punches that gets in his own combinations.
He's been around the block.
The one thing with Luque in his last fight, too, against Wonderboy is, despite him losing, he did land good leg kicks and made Wonderboy have to switch stances a lot. Because Wonderboy was getting pretty beat up from those leg kicks.
They're big punches and elbows.
Nice work in the clinch by Price. But Luque
he almost
bobbled him.
Out.
Ooh.
Oh, God, this is so intense. Luque almost with a Oh, Price is looking good though. Uppercut.
Oh,
and a
Price
slip.
slipped.
Oh, another up kick.
He might get another up kick victory.
Oh man, I don't know how either of them are still standing after
Yeah,
all
both these
the
guys
shots.
took some shots. I think Price got the worst for wear though. He is bleeding down his right eye, or underneath his right eye there, I should say, right on the cheek.
He's stumbling a little bit. I don't know how good Luque is doing. No, he's been.
Yeah, Luque did take a nasty uppercut and took some shots in the clinch. So both these guys, I think, just looking for a little reset in the middle of the cage, throwing something, see if it lands. But I don't think much will come from pressure here. Back to some clinch work.
Nico's looking good when he throws the punches, but not so much in his face. Hanging in there, man.
Price, watch for a level change from Price here. He's going to go low and try and shoot for a takedown because, I mean, that's probably what his team told him, is that it'll score well with the judges. Yeah.
How good is Price's ground game?
That's the thing, too, because Luque does have a very nice ground game as well.
Right. Do you want to risk that?
Yeah.
But, I mean...
well, sometimes guys just go for the takedown and then hop off just for the score.
Right.
You know? Despite even not doing anything with it, still does score well.
Takedown attempt from Luque.
But they probably scored a knockdown for Luque in that one because Price did go to his knees.
Right. Goodness.
Price's front kicks are just getting lazier and lazier. I think he's just throwing them just to keep distance. Try and back up Luque a little bit.
Right.
Ooh, that shot sent Luque back a little.
I think he still needs to utilize the front kicks, you know? Take the wind out of someone's sails with those.
Yeah, if you get a
fight can turn really
nasty
quickly.
front kick. Then I think you might have noticed Wonder Boy did do that to Luque in their last fight. And Wonder Boy dropped Luque a couple times. I think he had 3 front kicks and side kicks that just sent Luque flying back. So if Price can land a good strong one and send him backwards, get him off his game a little bit. I think, pending anything that happens in the last 20 seconds, I think Luque won this round. So I think it's split right now. I think Price got the first and Luque gets the second one. So it'll come down to the third. I'm sure one or both of them will look for a big-time finish here.
Damn. Oh,
this is another exciting fight. 2 fights back-to-back that have just been very fun, very exciting.
I think it's 1-1 right now.
Ooh, hey, this is old school here. That's Joe Diesel Riggs and his... Yeah, Diesel's been in the
Not even familiar
old
with him.
school. Diesel Riggs?
Yeah.
You should watch some of his fights. He's a fun fighter to watch.
We'll do when we make like a separate, like a sub podcast on our actual podcast.
Mm-hmm. I think you should look at some of like when I started watching the UFC and everything like that, you should watch like the Ice Age when Chuck Liddell reigned supreme,
about, like MMA
like
back
those
in time.
those years. Yeah,
That's
when
what
I
we'll
started
do.
watching the UFC. Whew, those were the days. Those were fun. I'll show you. We talked about this before. I'll show you the fight where the UFC almost died,
Right.
and the fight that got the UFC reborn into new. Right before the Ice Age hit, there was a UFC card that saved the UFC and brought it into mainstream popularity, and deals with Forrest Griffin too, and Stephan Bonner.
Yes, I was gonna say it was a Bonner. Yeah.
Yep. After the Ultimate Fighter series,
Okay.
season 1, I think it was season 1.
Yeah, we'll definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Get into that
that's
probably
one
on
to
whatever.
watch. That's the fight. That's the UFC event that saved the UFC and brought it into popularity.
Meanwhile, round 3 has started. They're swanging and banging. Price and they just both opening up on each other, man. It's hard to say how this round's going.
I think it's 1-2. It's 1-1 here. Price with the first and Luque with the second. So this third one might get exciting. These guys will probably want to throw it. I think they want to go out on their shield here. You know, they want to leave it all in the cage.
Yeah, Price is definitely going for the knockout, and he might succeed. Luque looks really tired, and he's not throwing much.
Yeah, Price is throwing some good combinations. Ooh, but Price still has to be careful because Luque's got that power in bunches here. He's got that one shot just loaded up.
Yeah, if Luque survives, I think he wins by decision. But I mean, depending on how this round goes.
Yeah, it's all down to this round. So each one's got to prove something here.
God, Nico looks so rough, but
yeah, Nico looks beat the fuck up.
He keeps pressing forward.
Like I
gotta
said,
give it to him.
Luque's got this power in both arms, dude. He could throw some mean shots.
He was stumbling a little bit.
A little sidekick there from Price.
The aggression's still there. He's not connecting much. Going for
level
the
change. Oh, slipped a little. That's unfortunate because I think he had that takedown. Standing guillotine? No. Use it as a push away off the clinch. I think Luque knows he's better off standing than trying to get Price on the ground.
I don't know, man. This is dangerous.
It's dangerous for both these guys because
Nico's
Luque,
tagged up.
yeah, Nico's not looking good. Luque is looking fine here.
Oh, this.
Oh man,
Nico's jabs coming from Luque are hurting.
are vicious. Yeah, he's got a nasty jab. Ooh, both
Nico's
dodging shots.
Yeah, he's throwing some overhand rights of his own, you know.
I think Nico's head movement got a little better after he took that last shot because he's dodged a couple good ones here.
You think he got a second win?
He might have, yeah.
Like he was out of conscious and then knocked back in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
here and
whose is better. Oh, both threw the same overhand and just missed. That's funny.
Is it gonna be till one gives in, or
I think?
no,
that shot just crippled Price. It's over. This is it.
Jason will call it.
Oh my God, that one shot just sent him back. Price is so tired. Oh, a triangle.
Oh shit! Well, he
was it just a bait the whole time?
Possum? Oh, these are big elbows.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Luque's out.
Oh, yep. Smart by Luque to back up.
Yeah.
Yep. Like I said, he doesn't want nothing to do with Price on the ground. Oh, they want to check that cut. Oh
that's
no,
bullshit.
That's so sad.
Really?
If this ends because look at his eye though. That is swollen up. It's
I think
not
it's
as bad
his
as
cheek though.
Yeah.
Like his eyes open.
Hard to tell. There might have been a lot of blood in it too.
I know, the camera angle is weird.
It's hard to tell yet.
He might have blood in his eye.
Oh, wow, a vicious shot by Luque. Oh, that's the one that sent him back.
Knockdown for him. I think he's good.
I think they'll let it continue.
It does kind of look swollen shut now.
It's
does,
hard to
yeah.
Say. Oh, they called it.
Wow.
Wow, the doctor called it.
That sucks.
Respect to each other, but I think this fight will happen again.
Go get a trilogy. Oh yeah, that is swollen shut. Holy shit, they need to show that. Damn, what a fight.
Oh yeah, wow, that's pretty swollen.
Damn, it just got worse.
I think it's getting worse the more he just stands
It's like
there.
Cowboy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but these guys, I think, got a lot of respect for. Yeah, they're having fun in there.
Look at them. Damn, son.
Yeah, I think these guys have a newfound respect for each other. You know, after this war they just went through, this was a fantastic fight. I think I forget who tweeted out in the beginning, but I think this is fight of the night. This could have fight of the night honors.
Oh, for sure, this is getting a bonus.
This was a nice fight. It's gonna have a good bonus.
Damn,
that one really crippled Price. I mean, he got sent back from that one.
That sealed the deal.
That looping left hand. Look at that. The wind up. Boom, right on the eye too. The bad eye that was probably already pretty swollen before that shot, and even worse after.
Yeah, God.
It doesn't look bad there. I think it's because it's a lot of blood and weird camera angle, but looking at it there. There you go. That's a nice
cowboy
shot.
Level swollen.
That's
damn,
nasty.
Luque.
Good fight by Price though. He shouldn't be disappointed from that. That one was very nice.
Wow. Well, bets are going as intended.
Now we got World of Warcraft Classic here. This is before Legion, before Mists of Pandaria, before the Lich King.
Are you?
I do like WoW.
Are you like admitting this live now?
Sure, why not?
Play WoW currently?
I mean, I do have an active
subscription.
I have an account, and
$15 a month.
I do have an active subscription right now. I haven't played in a little while though. I probably should get back into it.
I am ashamed to do this podcast with you now.
Well, man, you're like World of
Warcraft.
Calling
up Cody.
I have a level 80 druid. My World of Warcraft account.
But you're not fat. That's what I don't get.
No, dude, I'm fat. I weigh 170.
You weigh less than me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I actually lost weight too. I lost 10 pounds over the last month.
Over Corona.
Yeah, man.
You should have gained it. Sitting inside doing nothing.
Lost 10 pounds. I cut down to 170 so I can fight Connor for his next fight.
Get shouldered in the face.
Yeah, man. Just get knocked out in the first. I'll give it 39 seconds so they talk less about so I could preserve Donald Cerrone a little bit. I could preserve Cowboy a little bit by getting knocked out faster.
Anymore. God, look at that fucking eye,
man.
Man,
that's a shiner right there.
Fuck, that is worse than Cowboy.
Eye is swollen shut. He loves it though. He's having fun.
I can't wait for the side by side
picture.
The side by side with Cowboy and Price there.
Yeah. All the respect to Price too. That was a fun fight to watch. TKO by Dr. Stoppage, but these guys are.
That was nuts. What a fucking fight. Insane. God, I didn't realize it got that bad that quick.
Both guys getting pieced out. I think it was that overhead we saw that really just got the eye even worse. I think the eye was pretty swollen shut just from the damage over time, but it was that big overhead that really sold it.
Yeah, and just sat him on his ass.
Sat him on his ass and made that eye swell up.
Well, Nico couldn't get revenge, unfortunately, but
2-0. But I would love to see a trilogy there, even though Price couldn't get his revenge, and it's 2-0 Luque. I think.
What weight class was this?
Well,
Google me.
Got a computer, man.
I know.
Look that shit up. Welterweight. Yep.
Yep.
I was right.
Welter. Fight next now at welter.
At welter, he is ranked right, and I'm sure this moves him up because a very good fight.
Luque versus Damian Maia.
Yeah, you should always have the standings pulled up.
Dude, don't tell me how to do my job, okay?
We have the same job. We work at the same place, not only here but actual
at
work.
my apartment.
Where's
for
he
welterweight,
he ain't fighting anyone in top 5.
He ain't ranked, but
he is ranked.
Oh, he is. Look at that,
right
13.
There. He's ahead of Connor.
Fuck it, Connor Luque. No.
Oh no, I don't think that. That could be a little fun. I think he fights.
Yeah, Damian Maia, fucking 2.
Isn't Robbie Lawler not? Is he still in the UFC? Who am I thinking of?
What do you think?
I don't know.
Askren?
No, not Ben Askren.
I
don't know.
I want to see Jeff Neal fight again.
Yeah, he could fight Luque.
Jeff Neal? He'd fuck up Luque, though, I think.
You think so?
Dude, Jeff Neal is a monster.
He's got to fight someone that loves to swing, too. He could fight Nate.
Aren't we getting Woodley and Gilbert Burns soon? I think so.
Are we?
Because we were supposed to get Woodley Leon Edwards, but that got canceled.
Which is sad because I would have loved to see that fight. Colby Covington ranked there in second. That fight's gonna have some big.
Taking place.
Not only that, but that's gonna have some bringing some big things for the rankings here, depending on who wins. Woodley loses. Is he out?
He's like
number one contendership.
40 years. Definitely late 30s. 38. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
But
I didn't think he was in his 40s. But still, he's still getting up there.
Yeah.
This is his last big push for Chip. But that champion, though.
Dude, luck getting through Usman. Like, what do you do, man?
Yeah, there's nothing you can do.
Up Covington.
Scroll up a little bit. These 4 you see right here are some of the dangerous men that the UFC have ever seen.
What, lightweight through light
heavyweight?
Khabib,
Usman, Izzy, and John Jones. Those are some of the 4 most dangerous men to ever set foot in that octagon.
Khabib, no losses. Maru, 1 loss. Adesanya, 1 loss. John Jones?
I thought Izzy was undefeated. I thought
I said no losses.
Said 1 loss.
Oh, I didn't mean to say that. I knew it was no losses.
Undefeated, 1 There's 1 loss between these 4 men.
No, 2 losses. Well, technically...
Oh, well, John...
Technically 1, but the 1 was a DQ.
John Jones' 1 is iffy.
It was a DQ.
As much as...
but he won. He was going to fuck him
He was going to win.
And that's getting back to what we were talking about with the fucking... the elbows.
Yeah, the 12-6.
Yeah, it shouldn't be illegal.
Mm-hmm. So I personally, I'm not a fan of John Jones in particular,
No.
but despite that, I don't count that as a loss for him.
Nah, for sure. He was gonna win.
He was gonna win.
Right.
Simply put, it was a bad situation. It was bad all around. Like I said, don't like John Jones at all. Really, that flyweight no picture is hilarious.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't like John Jones, but that's not a loss. So there's one loss between those four men, one actual loss between four men. That's terrifying. That's scary
Yeah.
to think about.
No doubt. Like that.
Those are the four scariest
Most
men.
dangerous men on the planet.
Yep, to ever set foot in the octagon, in my opinion. And that's coming from a Chuck Liddell fan, right?
Right.
I'm a big Chuck Liddell guy. He's the reason I watched the UFC.
Until his chin got shattered, but
Well, yeah, he was fighting into his 40s. That him versus
and he had a late start.
the Huntington Beach Bad Boy trilogy never should have happened.
You don't think so?
No. Chuck was in his 40s and the Huntington Beach Bad Boy was in his he was in his prime. You know?
Oh shit! So he was probably early 30s then.
Yeah.
Damn.
Early mid 30s.
Yeah.
That trilogy never should
gotta
happen.
hang it up.
Chuck was way past it, and that happened in Bellator.
Chuck went to Bellator.
I think it was in Bellator. It wasn't in the
Or
UFC.
from Bellator, rather?
No. It was in what's that boxer that held that event? He tried to have his own mixed martial arts thing. Lost. Right there, yes. Golden Boy Productions.
Oh
Or
shit.
promotion, sorry. The Del Ortiz 3. That fight never should have happened. That fight never click on the Golden Boy Promotions. Who's the guy that ran that?
Oscar.
Oscar De La Hoya.
Oh shit.
That's a weird
Oh, now
dude.
there's like a feud between him and Dana.
Yeah, I saw the Twitter stuff. Yeah. This was right there where the Quentin Jackson loss going up. That was Chuck fighting way past when he should have. And then if you look there, that Ortiz one was, let's say, 2018. 8 years since the last time Chuck Liddell fought.
What?
And he came back for Ortiz.
Fuck, would you go back to that?
That trilogy never should have happened. And he beat Wanderlei Silva, a great fighter in his own right. But both those guys were old. They were ancient, and that's the 2007 era. This right here, you see the Tito Ortiz, all that lineup straight down there. He could never get it against Rampage Jackson, though, unfortunately. That's all the Ice Age coming up and down there.
Revenge finally.
Yeah, but Chuck being ancient and Tito in his prime at that point. He was a champ.
How old's Chuck now?
50.
Oh, 50.
Yeah.
God damn,
He's getting
son.
old.
And wasn't
He
he
got
thinking
that
about
Hall of
coming-
Fame jacket, though.
He was thinking about coming back last year, though.
Shouldn't. Love Chuck.
Maybe it was
Amazing
a joke.
guy. Yeah, it might have been a joke.
It better
Love
be.
Chuck Liddell. Amazing person. One of the greatest light heavyweights of all time. Shouldn't come back and should have stopped when he had those 6 losses right there at the end of his career.
Yeah, after the first two and those in the first the last 4.
Yeah, he should have just
Should
retired.
have hung it up.
Mm-hmm. Chuck Liddell, legend in his own right. My favorite fighter of all time. Like I said, multiple times.
Do you watch Hulu often, right?
Yeah, I mostly watch Letterkenny. It's hilarious. Bob's Burgers and what else? Oh, Stumptown or something like that. It's about a private investigator. It's pretty good. Yeah.
You should watch. Oh, it reminded me. Dave, Little Dicky.
Yeah, I want to see that. I
Dude,
heard it was hilarious.
It's fucking funny.
I saw the clip when he's jogging in that park with that girl. He's like, I gotta use the bathroom. I just gotta go.
Yeah.
And he takes a dump in the lake. He's like, oh, I just reinvented diarrhea. That's the funniest thing I heard.
Dude, it's such a good show.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I created that. It's same art style and it's just as fucking
Oh
crazy.
yeah, I did see some little trailers and
Dude,
clips of that. Yeah.
Hilarious. Love it.
I gotta watch that. Yeah, Letterkenny is great though. I'm
Oh,
only in the
yeah.
first season. Or not the first season. No, I'm in the second or third.
There's only 7 episodes a
So-
season.
I know. Yeah, I just started watching it
Okay.
because at work got me into it. Someone at work got me into it, and I've been watching it ever since.
Dude, I love that shit.
Keith got me into it.
Keith watches that.
Yeah,
That's funny.
it's so great. I love every bit of it. Yes. Great show. Highly recommend.
It's witty, so quick-witted.
I know.
love
Yeah,
it.
those guys are they're so good. I think Squirrely Dan is my favorite.
Yeah, he's so funny.
He's hilarious.
You know what's I preach about to Katie?
That's what.
What do you preach about to me, Dan?
Is that all you appreciates about me?
Yeah.
I need you to tone it back about 20% there, Squirrely Dan. Oh, ground. Hey. Oh, the only female fight: Karate Hottie versus Carla Esparza.
Michelle looked good against Joanna.
I didn't know
she
Michelle
lasted.
was 34.
Yeah,
I thought she was younger.
but
Oh, interesting.
towards the end, Michelle fell
Yeah,
apart.
I mean, when you fight the Boogie Woman of the UFC, that's
and then
tough.
she turned it up against Wei Lee.
Yeah.
Fuck, that was an amazing fight.
Oh man, the Boogie Woman. I love that nickname. That's probably top 10
Boogie
nicknames.
Woman.
The Boogie Woman of the UFC.
Do you like El Kukui?
El Kukui.
I forget.
Tony.
Isn't that the Boogie Man?
Is it?
Look it up.
Yeah, it might be. Oh, the mic.
Mike.
Yeah, when you fight, both these girls actually lost to Joanna Jacek.
Yeah, Boogeyman, Mexican.
Yeah,
Boogeyman.
equivalent to the Boogeyman. Yeah, when you fight Joanna, you just expect to survive. You don't expect to win. The only person that could guarantee herself a win was Zhang Wei Li, and even then, she barely got it.
Yeah, I mean that could have gone either way.
Could have gone either way. Amazing fight. Like I said,
she's lost to a couple people though.
Joanna?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so does everybody.
I forget who though.
Except for 3 of the 4 guys you mentioned earlier.
Wait, say that again?
I said everybody loses.
Oh,
except
yeah.
for 3 of the 4 guys we mentioned earlier who are
Right.
champions right now. Those guys don't lose.
Right.
John Jones almost did twice, actually. Well, actually, he didn't lose.
He has
that
one
fight
no
never lost.
contest and 1 DQ. But here we go with round 1 of Peraza versus Watterson.
This one's tough to say because I think Watterson's best bet is to catch Esperanza something standing because she is a very flat-footed fighter if you watch her fight. But she is a well-accomplished wrestler. And she's a...
Carla is?
Yeah, Carla is. Good wrestler. 3-2 in her last 5 fights and 6-4 in the UFC. She won a decision victory against Alexa Grasso and is a tough season 20 winner defeating Rosa, funny enough.
Rose Namajunas?
Yeah, Rose Namajunas.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Fucking slouch.
Yeah, so she's
Rose.
She did lose her title fight against Joanna though, back a while ago. Very flat-footed, but good ground game. Very nice ground game. But striking is clearly not her strong suit in that respect. Whereas, I mean, Karate Hottie,
Been around the block.
Been around
She's
the block.
well-rounded, and she can hang in there.
And she lost her last fight to Joanna, like you said.
Yeah.
But she's durable.
Gas is out. Hopefully 3 rounds is like...
Which is why she might take her time.
Sweet
Why I
spot.
said this one might go to decision, I think. Because it all comes down to Watterson's defense for Esperanza's takedowns. And see if she can just catch her and knock her out.
Really think that'll happen though.
Although Watterson does have some fast kicks, so if she catches Esperanza coming in,
her front kicks are fucking
if she catches her coming in for a takedown with a front kick, we could have a nice little knockout here. If you watch Esperanza here, very flat-footed. She is moving more than I saw in her last fight, though. She is working around the ring a little bit.
Slower.
But in her last fight, she was super flat-footed. It's like, ugh. It was just like if you threw a leg kick, she was going to feel every bit of that. There's no way she was checking it.
Dodging out of these leg kicks.
That little oblique kick there.
Yeah. Barely just getting out of harm's way from those kicks.
Yeah. I think Esperanza probably won't trying much for too many takedowns because I think she doesn't want to get clipped by any of those kicks by
Her thighs.
Yeah.
All that fuck.
Oh, interesting little level
Going
change.
for a takedown there, you think?
She looked like to shoot for a takedown, but then I guess decided to go high for a clinch and try and work from that aspect. But no such luck. Watterson a little too fast backing up there to get out of the way. I think eventually this fight will get to the ground. I don't know if it's going to be in the first round. It might be in the second.
It'll definitely.
Because, like I said, Esperanza does have very good takedowns. She'll land one. It's all about how she can work from that position.
It was a pretty lackluster first round.
Yeah. Yeah, for these kind of women's fights, you kind of always feel it's going to go to decision. Really, the only people that...
It's a sexist assumption, Brian.
Unless you're watching Amanda Nunes, in which case someone's getting their cage just completely shattered.
You're not wrong.
I would not want to step into the ring with her. She is my favorite women's fighter of all time. Forget Ronda Rousey, forget Cyborg, forget Holmes. Amanda Nunes is an animal.
Ooh,
she just outworks. Oh, wow. There is a takedown in the first. I didn't think it would happen.
No,
Good work.
agree,
now,
though.
this is where Esperanza is going to look so much better than Watterson, in my opinion. She is very strong on the ground. Very accomplished wrestler.
I feel like Michelle's good on the ground, though. I feel like she's comfortable there.
She is. Doesn't she have a BJJ background? Yeah, she does. She has a BJJ background, which can serve her well in situations like this in the clinch and on the ground. Knowing how to move her body.
10 seconds.
Good hold here by Watterson, kind of just to stave off for the round. Yeah, I would not want to step into the ring against three women I can think of off the top of my head right now. And that's Joanna, Zhang Weili, and Amanda. Not a chance you get me in the ring with any of those three women. Not taking on the Boogie Woman. Not taking on the Dragon. Definitely not taking on the Lioness.
Didn't Joanna fight a man?
She did. I wouldn't be surprised if she won.
I think she did and beat him.
Not surprised. Joanna is something else. He's a little animal. Oh no, she got into a little I don't know if it was a scrap or an altercation with another UFC
but it was
fighter.
Like a pro fight.
Oh.
They actually fought a man.
I don't know. There's a transgender fighter. Not in the UFC, but Fallon Fox? Isn't she a boxer? Oh no, she's
transgender.
Oh yeah, she is. Yeah, she's the one that shattered someone's skull. Shattered a woman's skull in an MMA fight. Yeah, and that brings in the controversy of, do you let a transgender woman fight in a
you have
an
their
MMA
own
bout?
Fucking weight class, or not weight class, but division.
She fought against a woman and, like I said, shattered. I think she split her skull. Obviously, we'll never see her in the UFC. I don't think Dana White will allow that.
Second round's here.
With Watterson, she has such quick kicks, quick punches, fast all around. That's something you got to be careful of. That's why I said she's going to be much more cautious about her takedown attempts. Braza looking much better than she did in her last fight, standing it. So that's good. It's good to see she did change it up a little bit from her last fight.
Trying to get in the pocket with these combos. And she connected there finally.
She did clip Watterson a little bit.
Yeah.
Not enough to really
connect.
Yeah. Nothing to send her to the canvas, but enough to whip her head back a little bit. Keeping her guessing.
Go down.
Yeah. We may see something here towards the end. Second and into the third. I think Esperanza took the first round there simply based on the takedown, because not much really happened else other than that.
Right.
Yeah, I think both are 10 of each other. I think Watterson doesn't want to be put in a situation where she's taken down by Esperanza, and I don't think Esperanza wants to get kicked in the head. Front kick of her own. Like that leg kick. Other leg kick. Good little fake there with the jabs into the leg kick. Catch Esperanza off guard. More she keeps wearing on that leg, Watterson does, the less effective Esperanza's takedowns are going to be. I don't think it's more so to change stance. I think it's just more, like I said, to attack that leg. And she did switch stances here, but it's to get her takedown off a little bit, because when
Right.
you take out one of those legs, her takedown attempts are going to be, they're going to be painful. They're going to be labored.
And I think we just saw that there.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, Carla failed to get the takedown. Waterson remained on her feet.
That leg is definitely going to wear on her the more Waterson attacks it. Is something I wish lots of fighters, developed into their game was constant leg kicks. A leg kick, I mean, getting that leg to swell up and be painful and stuff like that. I mean, there have been fights that have ended because of leg kicks. Where fighters have just been taking too many shots that they can't stand anymore.
Yeah, I've seen it a few times. It definitely provides slows them down.
Especially if you're going up against a wrestler like Esperanza is, someone who thrives on takedowns and everything like that. And she does lean heavy on that lead leg there, too.
Yeah, she does. That reminds me, though, because Gaethje actually has, he throws the most amount of leg kicks per minute in that weight class.
He does have a leg kick victory, too, I believe.
And with that being said, how much is he going to use? Because, how good is that knee? I know fought since, but...
Yeah, he has been injured on that leg.
How much damage can it take?
Yeah. Good work by Esperanza here to get a takedown. Too little too late in the round, though, but... Yeah. Waterson, good job to avoid the takedown there, but good work by Esperanza. She caught the leg, had Waterson spinning around, and just ran in real quick and took her.
Who do you think's up on the scorecards now?
Hard to say for that second round. Esperanza was definitely in the first, again, simply for the fact of the takedown. There were two failed takedown attempts. 2 or 1 failed takedown attempts by Esperanza in that round.
Yeah.
But not much other than that. Not much really went down there.
I think
it's hard to say.
I would say Carlos try and catch her with a comp. Round 3, though.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm excited for any women's matchups. I always like to see what goes down in the women's division.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm so sad my favorite women's fighter wasn't able to compete in this one. Love Amanda Nunes
Felicia Spencer.
Against Felicia. I like Felicia Spencer too. She's got
chin.
one hell of a chin. One hell of a chin. Durable as fuck. She can take shots and be okay and keep going. So.
Amanda shots.
Yeah, Amanda's a different beast.
For fists.
Yeah, she's crazy. She's like I said, one of my favorite fighters.
I think we'll see her fight this summer.
That Felicia Spencer fight is still happening. It's just happening later on in the month.
Oh, is it this May?
Yeah.
It's
been
nice.
Rescheduled, yeah.
Oh, dope.
20 or whenever that
Oh, so the card after the Woodley and Burns fight?
Amanda Nunes. Find out. June 6th. Sorry.
Okay. Well, still, it's close enough.
Yeah.
A week late, but summer, nice.
Still for the title.
Not quite, but
getting there. Yeah. Still for the title. Still against Felicia Spencer.
Good. They need a Shevchenko trilogy with Nez.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, the tear that Shevchenko's on right now.
Yeah, but trying to take on the Lioness is.
Man, those leg kicks of hers are dangerous.
Yeah,
might be able to stop Nunes in her tracks.
The fists of Amanda are also very dangerous.
Probably gonna want to close in. Esperanza's look kind of.
It might be wearing on Esperanza. I mean, her leg is looking pretty red there.
She doesn't seem fazed by a big knee from.
Yeah, she's not afraid
Carla
to.
There, 2 of them.
Yeah, and she was. I mean, that required her to put pressure and stand on that left leg to throw them knees. So she looked fine doing it. She did a couple times too. So
she looks good.
Check that one. Very nice. Another takedown attempt by Esperanza. She knows she's got to put the pressure on in this round, so
yeah,
might go for it more. Waterson might be a little bit tired. She might not throw that front kick. Yeah, she's just been doing more. She's been the busier fighter.
Yep.
Waterson has been throwing shots, but they've all been checked or have whiffed. Ooh, Esperanza took a shot coming in, but
yeah, did
she looks
take
fine.
That to the head?
I don't know if she took it to the head. She might have taken it to the body.
Yeah.
But still, you could hear it too. You
Yeah,
could
it
hear
was loud.
Yeah. Looking to work from the clinch now. I don't think this is where Watterson wants to be. Yep.
No,
Push
she
off
needs
right
to be
there.
active and do
Mean head kick by Watterson at the 22nd mark.
like
That's just a
front
a
kick.
wild guess.
Front kick or like
No, like a big, mean, swinging head kick. That's just gonna rattle Esperanza at the 22nd mark. That's just a wild guess. I doubt it's gonna happen, but hey, make a fight exciting. Ooh, there's a front kick.
throwing it and getting pretty close, but
Ooh,
man.
Watterson did get tagged there by Esperanza. God, last name is tough.
I know,
Change your last name.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
That's fucked up.
Hey, I don't have the best name either. I got a generic white guy name, so
100% Philip.
50. Here we go. 22nd mark. Big head kick by Watterson coming up.
Damn, Carla's putting on the pressure.
Oh, Carla
looking
is
to get
putting
a
on the
finish.
pressure.
Michelle firing back with a few of her own.
Oh,
there was that kick.
There was a head kick, but
Carla's trying to really finish Michelle here, but I don't think it's going to happen.
yeah, but I think she's got the win. I think she got this round.
Yeah. Wow, that was close, but
Close there at the end, yeah. But
two of my parlays, maybe 3, just went down the drain, I think.
Why, you put it on Karate Hottie?
Yeah, because she looked okay against Joanna, who's, I guess not.
At least you...
Maybe.
Yeah, it was all about... And the takedowns really served Carla well.
Yeah, for sure. Scored big. Lighting her up there in the 3rd round.
Yeah, I think she won the 1st and the 3rd, but I think it probably won't be split decision. But who knows? Maybe the judges saw something in
Dallas judges. We're not going there.
Dallas or Zealand. Is that where?
I don't fucking know. I just know the last
Paul
one was
Felder
Dallas. Oh,
and
I
or
mean,
was that Australia?
might have been Australia. I forget.
Yeah, those
But
judges were.
looking back, that wasn't robbery.
No, because the fight was relatively
close.
Yeah, and it came down to, like I said, that last takedown.
Yeah.
Right there at the end. That's what sealed it. So.
Got here for the winner.
Drinking Body Armor, Karate Hottie. That's my favorite flavor too.
I started drinking that. It's amazing.
Dude, that stuff is fantastic.
Yeah, it is.
Don't let it sit out for too long though, because then it
No.
gets pretty gross. You gotta drink it when it's nice and cold.
I'd drink it quick.
Yeah, that stuff is good, especially that flavor right there. That's the.
Oh, it is split.
Oh, it is.
Yep.
Yep.
There goes Carla. Yep. Because won that
Oh,
round.
yeah, I guess so.
And remember, they always announce the loser first.
That's true.
Like, they should know that by now. The fighter should know that. It's like,
Yeah, should catch on. Yeah, you might be the only person that's ever caught on to that.
Nah.
I'm sure if you
other
bring that
people
up to
have.
Joe Rogan, I'm sure he might not have noticed it either.
Gotta know.
You think so?
Hardcore fans know for sure. It can't be a coincidence. Like the last UFC with Izzy and all them, every time.
Yeah,
it was
no,
a split
I don't.
decision.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not disagreeing with you. It happens. It happens. Happens all the
Yeah,
time
It's weird though.
Yeah. for split decision victories.
1 hour till the main main event.
Main card.
Main card. Yeah. What am I saying? Main event. Oh, here we go.
There's the Nunez
Lioness.
versus Spencer. Oh, that's a scary
be
woman right there.
An amazing fight.
Look at her go. She's just. But there's Felicia Spencer. She's like I said, durable. Got one hell of a chin, but Manny Nunez has some hell. There's her just piecing up Cyborg. Oh,
Yeah, she's
vicious.
just cleaning up the division. I mean, where does she go
Those
after
two belts
this?
should not be different. Those should be the same belts.
Probably are now.
They are now, but back then. Oh, the Formiga Perez fight. I'm pretty excited for that one.
I don't know. Dark, but huh, interesting.
Yeah, that one's probably going to be mostly based around Nunez and Spencer for that fight, that
Yeah.
card there. Although we might get some exciting people in the prelims.
Dude,
Never know.
it's the fight
Oh,
of
is it
legends
the old
coming
man
up.
fight? The retirement home
Yeah,
fight?
your retirement home fight. You finally got your wish. 'Cause we
Yeah.
were supposed to get it Dude, fucking Verdum is back.
7th highest strike rate in UFC
Dude, how
heavyweight
well do you think
history.
he's gonna perform tonight?
I don't know, because it's been a 2-year layoff, but um, I've seen a good amount of Verdum's fights. He's no slouch. He's a durable guy.
Not about durable anymore.
Well, not anymore in
He's
his
got
40s.
KO'd quite a few times, running backwards
He's
for the heavyweight title.
11-5 in the UFC. Former heavyweight champ, beating Mark Hunt and then defending against Cain Velasquez. Those are two big names. But then ultimately losing to Stipe.
I think those are his 3 losses.
One good thing you can never take away from Verdum: beat Fedor. Did, yeah, in Strikeforce. Yep. Beat Fedor. Now, might have been Verdum. Or that might have been after.
Remember.
But yeah, I mean,
so many fights.
when you beat a legend like that.
Yeah, but like that's when they're. I mean, it only counts when they're in their prime.
Was there ever a time when Fedor was not in his prime?
Fedor?
Emelianenko, yeah. The
he's
one
not
man.
Anymore. He's still
Well,
winning.
not anymore. Yeah, I mean he
he
beat Rampage, but they're both ancient, and Rampage looked like he was 80 pounds heavier than he should have been. Yeah, he did. I love Rampage too. Don't get me wrong. He was him on the Ultimate Fighter series. He's a terrible coach, by the way.
They did that for a paycheck.
They did for sure, but Rampage, I like him. Terrible coach. Don't coach anyone, Rampage, please. You're awful. I love you. You're
Dude,
a great
body
fighter.
Transformations though are fucking intense.
Yeah, but he should not coach.
And he shouldn't go up to what, 260? Was?
Oh, maybe.
I think he was 260 for that fight.
For that fight, he shouldn't have been 260.
I'm excited for this heavyweight.
Yeah, I'm excited too because both of these guys are very well accomplished fighters. Wow, look at that. That's old school right there.
Very active.
Oh yeah, he's active all the time. Look at that quick armbar. That's nasty. And then the Russian armbar there.
Both super tall.
There's the that choke. Yeah. Darce choke.
Right.
He does like to land that Darce choke.
Here. Against
Oleinik.
Yeah.
You think so? You don't think he'll be a little slow?
I think he will. Long time. What are
it
you
is.
doing
It is a
time?
very long time. Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, Verdum. Long time since he fought. 3-2 in his last 5 and 11-5 in the UFC.
I think he'll be okay on the ground.
Verdum, you think he can?
Yeah, I think his jiu-jitsu might protect him.
Yeah, I think because the thing with Alexei Oleinik is not only is he a great submission specialist, but he is also very active on the ground. He's got fantastic just passes into each guard position, gets into side control, top mount, super easy. I mean, he made it look easy against Maurice Green. And that comes from years and years of experience. Wild, yeah.
Yeah, it's so goddamn impressive.
He has 58 wins, right?
Yep.
48 of them are by submission.
Holy shit.
He is a submission specialist. An artist at the craft.
Just 10 fights of it, that he's won.
6 are by KO.
God. Fucking
48 submissions.
No one call you the boa.
Yeah.
God.
Granted, he's
How many times has he been knocked out?
7. And submitted twice.
Wow, so 7 of his 13 losses.
He's 3-2 in his last 5, and his 2 losses were by TKO in the first round. Lost to Harrison Overeem.
Oh, and Walt Harris.
Yeah.
Oh, now they're fighting.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, they are.
I'm excited for that.
That's going to be a good
back.
one. This is Walt's back, and this will be Overeem's chance to prove himself after, getting demolished by. Well, I shouldn't say demolished because it was coming to the end of the fight. So, but getting busted open by Rosenstruik and then having to deal with seeing that Ngannou knockout again because they've been voting on the best finishes.
That was so long ago.
That one got top 4, but still 2. Because that's probably being posted. That's being posted everywhere, though, because it was top 4 in the little voting that the UFC had. It is definitely one of my favorite knockouts as well. Francis being one of my favorite fighters currently. I love seeing it. Francis is an animal. Like I said, he's the next heavyweight champion. I can almost guarantee it.
And we get to see him fight tonight.
I know.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm excited. He's one of my favorite. Like I said, if he wins, next in line. You don't give him another. Dana should not give him another, bullshit petty fight.
Title.
The next one is the championship.
Right.
Whether if he's going to pull it off of Stipe or not.
I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. Dana wants to sign him, and I don't know how many people want that anymore. I want to see Ngannou fight because it's long overdue.
He's well overdue for a title shot.
Yeah.
He's proven himself, even coming off of those 2 losses from Stipe and who's the other guy he lost to?
Who?
He lost back-to-back.
Oh, Derek Lewis.
Derek Lewis, yeah. And then he's on 3 straight right now.
Right. All by KO.
All by KO in the first round, I believe.
Yep. And
he's coming in.
I think
with
it's a
force.
combined time of under 6 minutes.
I think so, yeah. And he said, when he fights Stipe again, it's not going to decision.
Oh fuck!
He's going to club the man.
He knows he's adjusted. Yeah. He's fixed his problems, and boxing, like I said,
animal.
Yeah,
an absolute animal. My favorite fighter. He's the best power puncher and knockout guy to ever step foot in the octagon. He's not the most technical. He's not the best ground game. He's not the best heavyweight of all time. But not yet. But he's the best power puncher of all time. I
think Stipe is currently the greatest heavyweight of all time.
Really? You don't give that to DC?
No, only because
he's proven he can beat DC.
For now.
Yeah.
There's the third fight if it happens. If it goes in Stipe's favor. Obviously, that's the deal.
And that's the thing is he ruined DC's legacy too by beating him.
Right.
That's the thing too.
And I think Stipe's competition was harder than DC's.
That's a good point too. The heavyweights had some fluctuations recently, and I think now the heavyweight is scarier than it's ever been.
It is now.
Well, it's close because back in the Quentin Rampage Jackson days and stuff like that, that heavyweight division was pretty scary too.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's had its moments.
But back to the pay-per-view at hand, we have Oleinik versus Verdum here. Verdum, welcome back. Good to have you.
Verdum, what a fight to.
He's looking a little heavy there though, out of shape, but
hey,
I'm sure his experience is going to kick in.
COVID.
Yeah,
my man's been eating good.
His experience is going to kick in here. He has the championship. He's had the championship medal around. He's had the big fights. He's beaten the big name guys. So he's got that for him. He's the favorite in this fight too, despite not fighting for 2 years and Oleinik being ranked.
No, I
thought it said he was.
No, there's no way. Oh, that big right hook from Oleinik.
Oleinik with the
Verdum's hurt.
Shot. He could get a
KO
KO here.
Him there. Pretty hard.
Now, Verdum is I shouldn't say that. Maurice Green was a big guy, and Oleinik was able to take him down. So, but Oleinik's got that Russian style where he'll just use his body weight and he'll just drag you to the ground, and then he'll just outwork you down there.
Luckily,
he's a very big guy.
Got 2 inches on him.
Yep. And Verdum, like we stated before, does have that BJJ background to fall on. So, very good BJJ heavyweight. Yeah, did lose against Volkov though in his last fight, but that fight actually was a TKO finish.
Ooh, Oleinik's tagging him up.
Oh,
this isn't looking good for
Verdum. Him up, yeah.
He hit.
That's a nasty body shot. Oh my God, he's piecing him up. I did not think this would happen. I didn't think this would happen either.
Big knee from Verdum. Wow.
Yeah, Verdum is looking rusty.
Big uppercut.
He's looking very rusty. Oh my God, a big overhead.
This is going to be
by Oleinik. I don't think Herb Dean will stop this standing though.
Oh no, Verdum's hanging in there, but
he's working through the clinch.
He is hurt.
But he just can't hang on to Oleinik here in the clinch. Ooh, that's a big knee though.
Those knees.
I think the tape might have just start coming off. Oh, now this just looks like a wrestling match where they're just holding on to each other, throwing shots.
God, this is insane. What a fight. Holding on to his shorts or something.
No, he's holding on to the top of the cage there. Because Olynyk is so tall, he can just grab on. Both these guys are tall.
Yeah,
Verdum, I think,
6'2"
is
and
actually
6'4".
taller.
Yeah, by 2 inches.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Wow.
Olynyk is really trying to get him down here.
Of course.
It's just not happening. Well, yeah,
Damn.
when you have 48 submission wins, that's where you want to be right there. And if you watch him on the ground.
There he is again.
Not holding on to the cage.
He slides him down real quick when Herb comes around. God, for the first 3 minutes, it's just been a war.
If you watch Olynyk, oh yeah, the Olynyk Murray screen fight was on the Connor
Connor card.
Yeah, the Connor card.
With Cowboy.
Forgot about that. Yeah, but yeah, if you watch Olynyk on the ground, if any of you around, he excels. He excels. He's got beautiful guard passes. It's real artistry at work for a guy on the ground. Might not be exciting for people to watch, but if you know what you're looking at, it's a beautiful thing. Ooh, trying a big head kick for Verdum.
Wow.
I think Verdum's nickname should have been Doomsday.
Wow, this is a treat.
Yeah, this is nice. Yeah,
to have these two.
I mean, it's not a treat to see Verdum just get pieced up though.
He's hanging in there though.
He is definitely hanging in there. He's durable. He's a durable guy.
He's seen better days.
But oh yeah, his face has seen better days now too.
Yeah, Alexis.
But this is the thing: is if he survives, is Olynyk gonna have it in the tank? Yeah,
he's breathing hard, but man,
he was breathing heavy in the Maurice Green fight. You could see him just taking deep breaths, and that's what happens when you get this old, still trying to compete, still trying to fight. Is that your stamina starts to go.
Brown.
See, there you go. You trying to use his body weight to just drag Verdum down, but it's not going to
happen though.
Well, Alexi clearly won this first round because Verdum didn't do much to bring it back up.
But how tired is Alexi now?
Yeah, after trying for that, yeah. Now he did get really tired in the Maurice Green fight because he tried to really crank on that Darce that he had in Maurice Green and really tired himself out because Maurice Green was able to hang on. He was able to survive. He was doing okay, and
till he got submitted. Yeah,
till he got submitted by the Russian armbar later on in the fight. But I mean, that Darce choke is so nasty, especially because of fighting a heavyweight like that, is because you got
your arms are so massive. You can
not only that, but the way you hold in a Darce choke, Maurice Green was in Olynyk's armpit for like a solid minute.
Yeah.
You're smelling a big Russian dude's nasty, sweaty armpit for a minute. I feel for Maurice Green in that respect, you know.
Just a face full of hair.
Yeah, just a hairy dude just shoving your face in his sweaty armpit.
Ugh.
That's disgusting. And Joe Rogan even pointed that out in the fight too. He's like, that's gotta sting. You know, not saying Olynyk is a sweaty dude, but I'm sure all fighters just smell
for sure. Look at him.
after just sweating profusely
big
like
old
that.
glazed donut.
Let's see if Verdum was able to recover.
Yeah. Okay, but Alexi tripped, standing guillotine.
This would be something if he could submit the submission specialist.
I don't think he will.
Not with a standing guillotine, no. And not the way he has it now. He's got the arm in there and everything. It's not going to happen.
I think they're both tired.
Ooh, he is cranking on it now, though. This is going to take a lot of energy from Verdum.
Flip his left arm in.
Olynyk just gave a thumbs up. He's doing fine.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Oh, tried for a sweep, but Olynyk able to dodge, yeah. Yeah, sweep from that guillotine position is actually interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I guess it's dangerous because you might slip into it more, you know? If it doesn't succeed.
Something's going on with Verdum glove there. He keeps checking it and pulling on it or something. And sometimes, you know, that can really get to a fighter, that little difference you have, it becomes a bother.
That knee from Verdum
the knees
is there
from
all
Verdum
day.
are just nasty. Yeah.
It looks like has a more of a Muay Thai style right now.
Olynyk is tired for sure.
Yeah.
He's taking some big breaths. Oh, tried for a jumping knee and caught an overhead by Olynyk.
Well, Olynyk is though.
Nice head kick.
He's not gonna keep
Ooh, he waved him on.
Or rather, he's not going to stop.
No, Oleinik loves to keep the pressure, especially to do it to get a takedown in. Oh my God, he tried to club him. Verdum is landing them knees, but he's taken 5, 6 punch combinations for one knee. Is it really worth it? But I mean, if he's got the chin, Verdum with a takedown of his own.
Yep.
Very nice, but I don't know if this is where you want to be against the boa constrictor.
Yeah, but he's at least.
But he does have top position. Yeah, side control there.
Yeah, side control. But it looks like back up. Oh, is he trying?
Oh, is that a Kimura?
I think of his legs.
Alexi does have submissions down here from the bottom position.
Got to be careful.
He can roll over into an armbar, get a pop back up, get a triangle when he's in full guard.
Now, though.
Verdum does have his back. Watch Oleinik try to slip out the back here.
Yeah, he probably will. It's dangerous.
Verdum might be too far up on him.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's about to fall forward.
Yep. Good. He's about to slip out the back. Watch him crawl right out here.
Yep.
Although Verdum does have those leg hooks in. Yep, crawled right out the back. And they're back to standing. Nice work by Oleinik to get out of that.
Yeah, he is exhausted.
Yeah, he's definitely tired.
Oh,
spinning back fist.
More like an elbow. But.
Ooh, did that rattle him or did it just back him up a little bit? See, this one's going to be hard to score because Verdum did get a takedown, but he's doing nothing standing up here.
I don't know, man. I think it's still.
Oleinik is still just piecing him up.
He might finish it here. Might be too tired too.
Yeah, that's the problem with Oleinik at this age is he's just gassed all the time. He's taking heavy breaths. You could see it.
42.
Or Verdum could also get a sweep here. Nope.
Hard too.
Oh wow, that's a big shot. Goodness, Verdum is getting pieced up. It's all about how much did that takedown score with the judges,
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe you give that to Verdum.
Takedown.
But he didn't do much with it.
He didn't do much with it.
So maybe not.
Demolished standing up. Haven't really seen from Oleinik, at least recently, is that
how active he is on the feet.
Yeah, how active he is standing, and he's only shot for like 2 or 3 takedowns.
I think he knows the danger in getting on the ground with Verdum, given his BJJ background.
Given the BJJ, yeah.
Probably gonna
despite with Oleinik's great ability on the ground, Verdum is no slouch. I think with Maurice Green wasn't much for the ground game when they fought against Oleinik. So tough to say though.
Not that it matters, but
funny enough, in Oleinik's last 5 fights, his 2 losses came from Harris and Overeem. In Verdum's last couple fights, he also fought Harris and Overeem.
Wow.
But he beat Harris and lost to Overeem. Just like, oh boy, what's going on here?
Oh no.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. The stream. Oh, rest in peace.
Everyone's watching.
Oh, it came back just as he restarted.
Load of shit. Come back.
Oh.
Blame it all on me. I was wrong.
There we go. Our singing brought it back. Yay! Oh, I see some.
Just up.
It was getting good too. We were in the 3rd round.
Here we go. It's coming back.
There we go. Oh, we're on the ground here. An armbar from Verdum. Oleinik is good at defending it. Look, he's got his hand clasped around his bicep. Oh, and if you saw there, he had Oleinik's leg wrapped around, so Oleinik couldn't pop over with the leg. Good defensive work. Verdum couldn't pop over with the leg. Good defensive work, and now Oleinik. He isn't Verdum's full guard, though, so he's going to look to pop over and pass into half, and then into maybe side or full mount. But he might be too tired to get these passes in.
He's in a troubling spot right now.
Verdum might look for a triangle here. Oh, he's got the head. Oh, nope. There's no way. This is a Kimura, or is it an Americano? I forget which one this position is in. It's a Kimura.
Yeah.
Or if he pops his body and leg around, he gets an omoplata. work. You really have to control your opponent. Oh, there it is!
He might have it. He might submit him.
Wow, look at that arm getting cranked.
No.
Oh, no, that was smart to roll over there.
Alexi.
Very nice. Although Verdum still is going to hold on to it.
Up, to be honest, and try and work the
Yep,
ground.
there it goes. But now he's worked himself into full mount. And now has his back.
Almost could have had a
now here's the arm bar.
Yeah, he's going for that.
He's switching to each submission position. Very nice work for Verdum here at the end. I wonder who scored the takedown. I think we missed that.
Yeah.
It might have been Verdum because when we came back in, he had an arm bar earlier. Looked like hooked in. This is full mount here. He's trying to pop his shoulder and roll his body here.
What if Verdum?
Oh my god, at heavyweight? Wow.
A heavyweight twister.
Adds something else, especially with how tired they are right now, I imagine. Guys back. Oh, Linux slipped at the back again. Verdum did get some submission attempts in though for another takedown. I think Verdum senses that he's had good success there on the ground and in takedowns, so he that again here before the fight's over. Big knee from Verdum, but it doesn't seem to do any damage to Oleinik. Yeah. I think from what we've seen so far, Verdum definitely has the third round. It's all about that first and that second, though.
Tired as Alexi
yeah, they are
He's
tired.
Just throwing.
I mean, yeah, he still has the ability to throw. Oh, Verdum is getting tired, too. Those submission attempts.
Still standing.
Yeah, man, he's taking some shots, but... Oh, that was two lazy shots by both of them. A lazy flying knee from Verdum. But another takedown.
Yep.
Guillotine?
Got it, but it's too late.
Yeah, Oleinik can hang on.
That was a treat, you know.
That was good, yeah, to see these guys with legendary careers and accolades between the both of them. You know, it's nice to see. I mean, they still got it a little bit. Each of them still got it. Oleinik able to show that he can throw down. He's not just a submission guy. And Verdum showed he still got it with that BJJ. He brought up some good submissions there. You think so? You think he took that first and that second? Verdum was definitely way more active in the third, though. Good takedowns and everything. Oh, look at that crank.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
But this is good by Oleinik to just roll over and get to his back. That's a much better position for him to be in. It's a taller task for Verdum to lock in that submission in that way. Yep. Like the announcer said, I think that was DC that was saying that. Very competitive by both these guys. They really hung in.
That was not what I was expecting to go down.
No, it definitely wasn't. Not what I was expecting.
I didn't expect Alexi to be that good on his feet.
Mm-hmm.
Really, he felt.
Yeah, he definitely hung in there. Did well. Next, we got a good fight coming up. The Pedersen-Cerrone one.
Oh, shit. The winner, who is it going to be, Oleinik or Verdum?
Who'd you put on your bets?
Oleinik. I might have had a little Verdum in there for a little fun hedge, but... How do you... What?
Oleinik, yep. That was rounds 1 and 2 that really got it for him. Verdum was very nice in the third round, though. Stayed very active.
Fuck, dude. That a split decision.
I think it was all up to that second round. No, it was all up to the first round.
Well, no,
that's
a judge saying Verdum won. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Scored better in rounds like say Verdum scored.
You think in the first round?
Better in first and third, I think. Yeah, I think Oleinik between all three judges was a guarantee for the second because he was throwing some mean shots.
Yeah.
But realistically, that first round was. I mean, I wouldn't have said it was either way, but I could see how a judge would think that way.
Check on my bets, see how they're doing. Next, we got a pretty exciting
good fight so far.
Another revenge fight.
Another revenge fight, and we've had a bunch of good fights.
Does Pettis get his third loss in a row, or does Cowboy get his fourth?
like I said, if Cowboy loses again, just gotta call it there. Cowboy has his legacy despite not having a title. He has an amazing resume, an amazing legacy. I think he can hold his head high on.
Cowboy.
Yeah.
Right. FanDuel.
7 years in the making. Here it was back in 2013.
Wow. Might happen again. I want to say it will, but like, you gonna give it his all?
Is he still gonna prove?
My bet slipped though, cause this fucking dumb app won't let me.
With Cowboy is, I think he should bring back the shaved head and the mustache.
You like that?
I think that was his best, time. He did have a mullet for a little bit, or like a semi mullet for a little bit. I think that was probably his worst. His worst fights were in that one.
I can't see him with a mullet. I've never.
They always showed that Pettis, off the cage kick, which is crazy, right? Not many people know that didn't end the fight. That fight actually went to decision.
Wow.
Yeah. A lot of people think the fight just ended there.
Right, because it looks like he gets knocked out.
Pettis gets the knockout, yeah, but unfortunately wasn't the case. That fight went to decision. A lot of people think that kick was rigged too.
Rigged?
Yeah,
because it looks fake or something.
It looks fake, and who is he fighting?
Oh, I don't know. That wasn't even in the UFC.
Yeah. People make the claim that you could see his opponent put his foot on the cage, and that was the signal, hey, jump off the cage now so you can get this leg kick.
That's horseshit.
But if it was going to be fake, wouldn't you end the fight on that? Why would the fight go to decision if that kick was fake?
Right, you would want to plan it to be a KO.
Yeah, exactly.
No one's going to take a dive. No fighter will take a dive. What?
There are a couple things.
There's only one fighter in the history of MMA who will take a dive, and we both know his name.
No, not him. There are a few other fights.
No.
I could show you a few other fights. Maybe not in the UFC.
Is the only diver.
Man, we talk about him every podcast.
He's the greatest. We're going to have him on.
I hope so. Ariel Helwani had him on.
We'll have him and Derek Lewis on.
Okay. I'm fine with Derek Lewis. Maybe not.
How Bob Sapp?
Maybe one day we'll have one of them on. Maybe one day we'll have Joe Rogan on. He'll come to our podcast.
That's never going to happen.
No. Probably not.
No.
If we start to get big, the more likely scenario is we go on his podcast.
One would hope.
One can dream. We gotta dream big, man. We don't dream big.
I'm keeping my dreams realistic. My bet's low.
Yeah, right.
Risk high. But it doesn't fucking realize what state I'm in and won't show me my fucking bets.
Yeah, I think FanDuel's been
it's broken. I have like 8 other bets.
Well, yeah, all the people that do sports bets, like you and everybody else in the world, like they're all trying to get on all at the same time. So
yeah, but like it's showing me one of my bets that I placed. Like that's it. And then when I go to see view other bets,
let me see if I can get on here. Finally alive. Does it live? It does. I don't have money in mine. I have 4 cents.
$5?
No, I didn't get $5.
I did.
I got 4 cents.
They emailed me and was like, "Hey, here's a complimentary $5. Good luck." Like, thanks.
Well, Dominic Cruz is not as heavy an underdog as I thought. Rosenstruck is a heavier underdog than Dominic Cruz is.
Bro,
That's
Rosenstruck's getting knocked out in the first round. Mark my words.
I can only hope.
I know. I have that in one of my props. Knockout in the first round. Oh no, it'll be Francis winning by knockout. Other bets.
What just happened?
Did they all? Do I not know?
It says I have 4 cents, but when I click to add funds, it says I have $24. It says I have 24 right there.
Oh, that's weird.
Right, but when I back out, there's 4 cents. I'm glad we're not like we don't have a YouTube contract yet, because you're not allowed to talk about sports betting, any betting.
Oh wow.
On that stuff, because you don't want to promote it. Makes it, YouTube sees as you're promoting gambling,
right?
Which is in their contract that you're not allowed to do that. Not yet, but YouTube, if you sign us, We'll never talk about FanDuel ever again.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
What?
How did I do that?
Did you lose a lot of your...
That's why they ain't showing up. I don't know why the fuck I had Verdum in like 8 of my fucking bets.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought I had Alexi for some reason. I don't know why I did that.
See if I place a
Why did
dollar
I
bet
do
on
that?
Cowboy.
I fucking better too. Wow, I'm a fucking moron. Now it's too late.
Yeah, it's too late to change it. I mean, you
I'm
could bet
mad at
on you
myself.
could bet on the main card.
Yeah, but it's too late. Like I like doing it like low risk, high reward. You know, playoff. Like
On my FanDuel. Oh well, no big deal. I don't really do.
fucked it up. I fucked it up. God, tennis looks big for.
It does, yeah.
Why did I fucking put Verdun? Such a moron.
Oh well, it happens.
On
Yeah, going on
here.
right here. You put a little bit of sound on, so yeah, a little bit of background noise. That's weird. Let's see if Cowboy can avenge his losing streak here against 3 tough opponents. Yeah, these two guys looking to avenge some tough losses there. Or not Connor. Cerrone on a 3-fight losing streak and Pettis on a 2. He's lasted longer in this fight than he did in his last one.
This is more his speed, I feel. Life.
He's not late in his UFC career.
Yeah. 2.
I mean,
Cowboy and Showtime.
there's not much you can say about Cowboy. His fight speaks for himself.
Accolades.
Fighting in the UFC since 2011. Only one title fight that he lost. Amazing accolades, 23-11 in the UFC career. And then Pettis is 9-9 in his UFC career. 2-3 in his last 5. He won the title against Benson Henderson. And defended against Gilbert Melendez, but ultimately losing to Rafael Dos Anjos. And he fought Max Holloway, but would lose that fight. Pettis lost his last fight to Diego Ferreira. Yeah. The thing with Ferreira though is he was I forget what, a stage 3 or like a stage 3 Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt.
Damn.
So he's been through it, and
he's the real deal.
Pettis struggled heavily against him.
Cowboy's looking good right in the kicks.
Oh, but he did get clipped there by
he's
Pettis.
Got to be killed.
Oh, again with the right eye swelling up.
Yeah, it was the right eye last time, wasn't it?
Yeah, the one against Ferguson,
That's not
where
good.
he ate some nasty elbows.
Know that now.
It is a very good card. It's unfortunate we couldn't have Khabib on it, and we couldn't have Amanda on it.
Yeah.
It would be even better with those two, but with the travel ban for Khabib and what's the situation with Amanda?
Oh, I don't know.
Whatever it was, it's unfortunate they could have been here. We also didn't get the Uriah, or not, the Hall
Uriah
fight.
Yeah, you're right.
Another one that would have been much.
That would have been an awesome fight. Wait.
I believe so. Yes.
Cowboys ran at him. I mean, he's looking good.
I forgot Duke Rufus is trading Pettis. Duke Rufus is an amazing coach. Ooh, big shot there from Pettis, but Cerrone looking good.
Yeah,
Still
Pettis
staying up with it.
Yeah, he knows he needs to heat up right now. Otherwise, Cowboys going to piece him apart.
I think both these guys will start to heat up here in the second round.
Yeah.
We'll start to see more out of both of them.
It's a nice. Cowboy said he thrives under, like...
And this is to see if Cerrone can remain relevant in this league, or if he's got to hang it up at this point. But he's looking good so far. Both went for a leg kick. Looks like they both hit each other in the jewels there, but little handshake from both of them. Ooh, he caught Pettis right there with a nice straight left. Cerrone doing a good job getting that good shot in, getting the one good shot in there. He's really starting to make Pettis think about coming in hard with these combinations.
Yeah, Cowboys countering perfectly.
Looking good here. Both these guys looking really good. Pettis landing some good stuff. Ooh, spinning back fist just missed, or if it did, it caught him in the chest. 35 overall fights for Cerrone.
Imagine fighting that
In
many
the
times.
UFC too, I believe.
You
Yeah,
said?
35 fights in the UFC.
Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Again, crazy. Only one championship fight he's ever had in his career with the UFC. Here you can see it again here. Cerrone's got the little reset. He'll touch his forehead. Right there.
Right.
Right there.
Yeah, he keeps doing it.
Yeah, he does it to fighters do that to reset themselves, get themselves, like, all right, you'll touch his head, he'll throw a little combination or shadow box, go back to touching his forehead again. Just little ticks that these fighters have. Not all of them have it, but some of them do, and it's a way to kind of,
Yeah, it is
go back to
strange.
remembering your basics. Like people say, like if you like listen to music or chew gum when you study, and then you do that during a test, it helps you remember better. Like
That's
if you choose the
interesting.
same flavor of gum or listen to the same music or song that you did while you're studying when you're taking the test, it helps. So that's kind of the same thing here is remembering its basics, He'll touch his head, he'll remember a combination or, a way to dodge, something like that. Can't really call it a tell because it's not really a tell, it's more of a tick. Cerrone was in a good position there. He gave himself a good option. He stood up and kept himself wide. So if Pettis would pop back up, he threw the knee like you saw, or if he would stay grounded and try to work out the other way, Cerrone could just sit down on top of him or get lower and move his body away. He gave himself good options there. Nothing to advance, but more so to counter whatever Pettis did.
Cowboy though, so far, I think you got to give both rounds to him.
He scored a takedown in that second round and held good control.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't want to keep it on the ground.
A hug between friends. Look at good to see.
Cowboy might get his revenge here.
He might get the win, and then we go for the trilogy.
You and your fucking trilogies.
Yeah, man, I love the trilogies because that's the be all end all. So I'm waiting for that Connor Nate one.
All right, we're back in business.
You put bets in
a fresh bet. Remainder 6
for the
parlay, 10 to win 112, and then I got another 5. Or
did you just bet on
team.
all favorites or?
No, I don't gotta tell you what I did, Brian. I don't have to, reveal
explain
my
yourself
secrets.
to me.
It's in the magic, okay? No. Here
Well,
you are
is
trying
that your same explanation for why you bet
You're
on the
trying
Doom?
to fish money out of me. I see what you're. I see your game.
I'm not trying to fish no money out of you.
It's horseshit.
What you mean?
I don't buy it for a second. But
here we are, round 3 with Cerrone and
Pettis.
Pettis.
Round here between legends.
There we go. That's much better quality than what it was a second ago.
Definitely one of my favorite cards in a while. And I
know
yeah,
for sure.
I've been repeating myself, but shit.
Oh, that's fine. Dana White definitely stacked this card to make it interesting for the UFC's return here. Being on hiatus because of the coronavirus, trying to find a venue.
Right. Luckily,
hopefully we get that private island Dana White's been talking about a lot.
Yeah, I'm still curious how fights are going to go down there.
Yeah, how that's going to work.
Or are they going to do a dome?
Supposedly it was going to be outside on the beach.
Yeah, crazy.
From what I heard. From what I saw. Now, again, that's not guaranteed. That's all hearsay type of thing.
Barely dodged that kick from Showtime. I think Cowboys got the edge right now.
In the first 2 rounds,
yeah.
So I think Pettis will know that and he'll try and do something crazy here in the third.
Yeah, Cowboys able to step in, throw these combos, and smart and tactical. I don't think he got a chance in the previous fights. Maybe against Tony more so. Oh, an eye poke. Oh no.
Or an eye shot. You got to fight on if he's not calling it there.
That's fucking. Cowboy's the most honest guy in the world.
It's that same ref it's the same guy that called the Ion fight early that we were talking about.
That guy?
It's the same guy, yeah.
Keith.
I was just talking to him too about how he was a good ref. Now they're fucking swinging.
Yeah, they hurt Cowboy, but man, Pettis just ate that kick.
Yeah, Pettis did take some shots. Wow. His hands are down too. He's
hurt.
He's definitely hurt. He definitely felt it.
They're both hurt.
Oh, Cerrone looks like he's bleeding from that eye.
That was insane.
Definitely a nice head kick there.
Oh, he is bleeding, I think.
Yeah, I think he's definitely
that
bleeding from
probably
that eye.
did it.
Yeah. That's the problem too, is when the fighters, if Pettis does that, he'll lead with that open palm right there.
Oh, Cowboy's got to survive these last 30 seconds if he wants to win.
Oh, they might throw down here when the
putting on the pressure. You got 20 seconds left.
When those things clap for that 10 seconds.
Yeah, then it's fireworks.
Pettis they'll both look to throw.
Cowboy caught that kick and throws one of his own.
Here we go.
Here he goes. Cowboy's unloading. He wants this finish.
He does, yeah. Ooh.
What an insane fucking final 10 seconds. Got to give that to Cowboy. I think he finally got his... I think
he brought it back, yeah.
He got his W.
Showing he's relevant.
That was a great fight. Holy
it
shit.
Was. They might show the eye poke here. Yep, leading with that open palm.
Fuck that ref, though. He was standing right there.
Yeah, it was in plain view. Yeah, he's right. They make him fight a little bit harder.
Pettis says no, he didn't poke him. What a dick. It's obvious when you poke someone in the eye. Like, how don't you know?
Yeah. He leads with that open palm.
I want to see that head kick again from Cowboy.
The leg kicks. Big punch right there.
Yeah, that right jab from...
Ooh, nice fake with the flying knee.
In there, man. I'm proud of him.
Yeah, he did. He threw some good shots. Both these guys landing heavy. There's the eye poke right there.
And here it is.
Bang! Boom! Big head kick.
It's a shame it
right
wasn't
to the
more
neck.
Flush.
Yeah.
I think unanimous. What?
Wow, Pettis, really?
They gave that to fucking...
Wow. Did you put Cowboy on your bets?
Motherfucker, dude.
Wow, man. Wow. That's crazy. Unanimous, too. Not a single judge gave that to Cowboy.
Bro. He ain't gonna
so
give up.
Sad. No, I think Cerrone will go for another. He won't stop till he's at 10 losses.
God damn.
That does suck. Cerrone definitely hung in there. He fought well.
I ain't buying it. Rigged. Fuck, man. That sucks.
No Cerrone interview. That's sad.
Yeah, I was hoping they would interview.
Well, ended the prelims there. Onto the main card, and here's where some big matches come in, and I think all of them will end.
There's 4 matches left, right?
I believe so. No, 5.
5?
Greg Hardy versus Jorgen De Castro.
Yep.
Jeremy Stevens versus Calvin Cater. Ganu Rosenstruik, Cejudo Cruz, and Ferguson Gaethje.
Fuck, we're in for a treat.
Yeah, I know all of these. I think all of these will end. I think all of these will end in a round, but we'll see here.
All right. Hey guys, Dylan here. Thanks for listening to episode 4 of Chattin Action. This is only part 1. Be sure to check out part 2. And I apologize if any of the audio is a little choppy or hard to hear at times. Still getting used to this, still trying to tweak it a bit. But anyway, thanks for listening to us. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, all those places, YouTube, all at Chattin Action. Thanks again. Bye.